3, 2, 1, go. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Blue Shack Podcast, E3 edition. Expect the rage and the anger.
Fucking finally, Jesus Christ.
Yep.
It's been like a year.
No, but
Shit.
it took forever. I mean, damn. And Nintendo, without Nintendo fucking announcing jack shit, and
they got some
everybody else
games.
raining games.
No, look, you look at the list.
Yeah.
Nintendo had more games than fucking EA and fucking, what's it called? What's that piece of shit?
Bethesda. Yeah.
Bethesda.
But
Yeah.
here's the thing, I mean, the EA and Bethesda aren't console developers.
I know,
So.
but still, it's still more games. It's still a game company.
Yeah, you know what? It's more games than last E3.
Yeah, very much.
Let's see where we got a bunch of fucking 3DS bullshit and Zelda. And like,
Yeah, that was
whatever.
pretty much it.
Yeah, they talked about games that they talked about again this year, like Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
The most disappointing thing about this E3 was the lack of games out today, because they love to do that.
Oh, I was so looking forward to that. There is a sale on PS4. I picked up a couple of games.
Yeah.
There was
You
one
saw
game.
that?
Yeah, it's
You
not, it's not
you
that,
purchased some games with our card.
All right, good, because my card is empty.
There's
But no, like the sales sucked.
Yeah.
I mean, for the
Yeah.
most part.
There were some games for like $6 though that were knocked down for 20.
Is GTA
Yeah.
on sale?
GTA?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've already got it. I think it is.
If it's on
was
sale,
it?
I'll probably grab it. I'll put it on the account.
But GTA goes on sale and it costs like $65.
That's what it is right now.
Yeah.
I would have minded at 30. But the only game that was actually
Not a
playable
chance.
right after
Yeah.
E3 was a demo for Capcom or Marvel vs. Capcom
hmm
Infinity. It's just story mode, so you get to play with, I think, 6 of the characters. You don't get to play with Doctor Strange.
hmm
You don't get to play with fucking Strider, even though they put him on the video. I was like, you fucking cocksuckers, just
Well,
put those 2 on there.
Yeah, Hiryu was in Classic, right? 1 and 2.
What?
NBC. Marvel vs. Capcom. Strider Hiryu was already there.
He's
Yeah.
on, he's on 2.
Mhm.
But it was just like, come on, give me that fucking, give me fucking Doctor Strange. But everything else you could play, I fucking don't like it. I don't like it at all. It does that fucking, that bullshit 1-button combo thing.
Yeah, it's simplified. That's what I
Oh.
like Tatsunaka versus Capcom.
Yeah.
So it's just a button mash and single button.
Style mode
Yeah.
on Guilty
Yeah,
Gear.
you could whip ass just by slamming on the controller.
I
That's
finished
it.
characters in like
Mhm.
5 seconds just by hitting fucking jab.
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
Yeah, it's awful. It is awful. And then you'll automatically do specials, and then you'll automatically, when you press the button during a special, you'll bust into your super. It's
And the
fucking
stones
annoying.
suck dick.
The stones? Oh, the Infinity Gems.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a dash with time, and it's like a wall slam with power. Space look cool because it traps you in a box, and you're defenseless. I mean, you really got to pay attention. If you're fighting against a teleporter, you're screwed.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what they do in the game. The guy teleports left, right, left, right, left, right. Just combos the shell you and kills you. You can't beat him. It's horseshit. But let's.
Yeah, it sounds pretty dumb. But I mean, I thought it looked dumb from the previous video,
Yeah.
and not like MVC. Further and further from what Marvel's Capcom is supposed to be.
Yeah, they made Captain Marvel hot.
Oh yeah,
That's the only thing that matters in that game right now. That's,
Mhm.
Yeah.
baby.
Otherwise, what's the point?
That booty.
Let's go into this list.
The EA event. Apparently, Mitch calls it. We found out about story mode.
Oh yes, they did.
Ooh,
FIFA continues its story mode from its last game.
as it should.
It's
a good story.
Will he stay in the team he's on, or will he move?
Ugh.
That's what everyone needs to. Everybody wants to know. Everyone has to know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they didn't show much gameplay.
Really?
All these sports games, they show jack shit for gameplay. You know,
Mhm.
they just showed the power of fucking, the box one. That's what it's called now. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, they showed that for Madden. Dude, that's really detailed shit. You can see the threads in the fucking uniforms. That's cool when it's in zoom.
No, we can knock that out real quick
Well,
about the box one.
Yeah, I mean,
'cause-
what the fuck were we gonna say before?
That the Xbox One X has an X at the beginning and end, so it looks like a SIG from some fucking
From
message
AOL.
from a
It's
message
an
board from
AOL
Yeah,
screen name.
20 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Box one.
yeah.
And-
So box one.
Well, as soon as I heard it, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with these
But
people?
guess what else it sounds like?
Well, that's what they.
Well,
that's almost.
because
What,
it's just adding an extra fucking X. You already have 2.
No, they done fucked up. They fucked up for Christmas because Xbox One X, Xbox One S.
yeah,
Someone's gonna fuck up. Someone's gonna get a shitty Christmas.
yeah.
And that's gonna be hilarious.
Yes, it is. It's gonna be fucking amazing.
Yeah,
And I
so-
can't wait for it. Sweetie, it didn't cost $500 at all. It was actually $200.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I got it on sale.
Yeah.
Check
Yeah.
that out. I bought 2 of them. One for you, one for your brother.
Yeah. Awesome, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so fucked up.
All right. Next to the list.
All right. Need for Speed Payback looks like story mode for Burnout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That actually looked fun.
Mm.
Burnout crashes left and right. Story mode consists of what? 3 characters, right?
Is it busting? Yeah. Is it busting into slow mo constantly?
Yeah.
Like
When you're crashing people?
Well, when you're crashing, yeah,
fucking
but
Fast and
But,
the Furious.
dude,
movie.
it's going fast. You're zooming through cars left and right through traffic. It looks
Mhm.
fucking awesome.
Well, Need for Speed, I've always had a soft spot for because I spent a lot of time with Part 1.
Yeah.
And I've been looking forward to a new good one that I'd enjoy because it was like arcadey craziness, kind of just fucking craziness.
But we've
Yeah.
been looking forward to a new Burnout. So
Yeah,
we
I
get
know.
best of both worlds on that one.
oh yeah.
But
Plus,
what-
I did enjoy the last fucking Need for Speed game. Well, the online multiplayer ish Just fucking run around this huge ass fucking map.
The one from 2 years ago or 3 years ago?
Yeah, 3 years ago.
Like Burnout, kind of that open
it
world
was
Burnout.
similar, to that. Well, to Burnout Paradise, but
Yeah.
there was no. Make these awesome crashes. It's
Yeah, it didn't have that part. It just
Yeah, that shitty part. I fucking hated that since
cops
its
versus
inception.
robbers.
I don't understand how everybody enjoyed that so goddamn much.
I love it.
I
Just
hate
watch
it.
that
You
car
and Lou both enjoyed it.
flip
yeah, we
and
did.
destroy itself in
I think
slow
it's
motion.
terrible.
It's awesome.
I was going through the marketplace on PS4 and I saw some game that was called like Crash and Burn or Destruction something or other.
Yeah.
And you've seen it. It's a knockoff of that
Yeah,
mode.
No, it
so
is. It's from the makers of the Burnout.
It's,
Oh,
them,
this is
it's
Crash.
their just crash mode.
Made me want to fucking vomit. I was like, dude, this is so stupid. Why would anybody?
Oh,
fucking
that
want this
game
shit?
fucking sucks.
Yeah.
The one that's just the crash.
Just crashing.
It's a
and,
no good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it sucks.
yeah.
But
Well,
what
I mean, I thought that mode. I wanted to move on from that mode the moment I saw it. The graphics are nice, sure. I like
The
to appreciate
graphics
good
are
graphics.
nice, you know.
So for a moment, I enjoyed looking at it, but then I was like, what the fuck are we playing? Like, what's the point? In the racing, when you barely dodge something and knock somebody into a wall, and it pans you back real quick to let you see that they're exploding, that's cool. I mean, but I'll control my own rear view, thank you.
Well, see, for
I
me,
like the slow-mo, though.
it's not about it's how much destruction can I get going.
Yeah, and
you get
that's
to
what it
kinda
is.
move around and see it, yeah. But I mean, it's like, oh fuck, all right, I can probably get an extra couple $100 in damage and raise that score up.
It felt like Pain. Like the
I
game
enjoyed Pain,
Yeah,
yeah.
oh, I did too. But
Yeah.
that's the thing. Pain was different. Its premise, you're taking a human body and throwing it through a bunch of shit on the street.
Essentially.
So
that
for
was
that
great.
kind of destruction, that was kind of cool, right? But then
Yeah.
just to have a car and do the same thing, I just felt like it was fucking lacking.
Well, it's
Personally.
Also something you couldn't really do in real life,
Yeah. Yeah.
and survive.
Well, it's basically anything in a fucking video game. Yeah. In most video games.
What was the rest of the note?
About Need for Speed, 3 different people, classic cars, and repair them and mod them.
So you find like relics, like fucking VW bugs and fucking others, and like sports cars, and you set them up.
Soup them up.
Nice.
Yeah, it's supposed to be more open world. Was that one that was supposed to be more open world? I believe so.
I don't know.
Aren't most of the games coming out going to be more open world?
Need for Speed never
Everyone's-
does that, but
everyone's
this one
probably
actually
trying
is. So that's cool.
Oh, apparently they did in one of their
Well,
previous.
yeah, and the fucking, what was the, chasing robbers as cops or fucking
Yeah.
some other shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was open world.
Okay.
A Way Out is a split-screen cooperative game online by the makers of A Tale of Two Brothers, or
Yeah,
A Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
other one.
Co-op only.
Yeah, it's co-op exclusively. Exclusively.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
has to
I
have-
saw that, and I think
Always will be
that's
screen.
pretty good for the game that they're putting out.
Yeah.
I
Trying to
mean,
help
fuck
somebody
people
escape.
who be like, oh, I just want to be solo. No, well, here's experience you're going to be sharing with somebody
Mhm.
for the entire duration of the game.
Mandatory split screen no matter what. Even if it's online playing with that buddy, because you get to see his story at the same time.
And it'll probably rely on timing sometimes, like when they drop something and you have to catch it, or things like that.
Something like that. There's
Yeah.
there's other things you can actually do, like set up to get this one cart to stow your guy away.
Mm-hmm.
You can either pay some guy off with cigarettes or whatever, or you can beat his ass and hide him somewhere.
Mm.
To distract the guards, you can do it different ways, either by starting the fight yourself or someone else does the other thing. One guy does friendly, one guy does heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And whoever wants to do it gets to do it.
Okay. Well, we'll see. I guess.
And it
as
doesn't
more
just,
unfolds.
it's just not in the prison. It fucking expands because they're escaping to go after some fucker that fucked both their lives over.
That's kind of what it takes.
That's pretty cool.
That's kind of what it takes to make a game, really detailed, is to fucking break it down to just a few characters in a smaller, not a smaller necessarily spot, but if they,
smaller story structure kind of focus.
but I mean, it won't be open world either. That's
Well,
my
no,
point.
that
Like,
one, yeah.
It just can't be because of they're trying to put detail in the actions you do, and you're
And you have to hit
relegated
these
to a
certain
few number of
steps.
actions. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it did look cool. Cool concept, but I'm not completely sold on a game that forces me to play multiplayer. I mean, Evolve, I've wanted to play it this entire time, and I just can't play the motherfucker. Because nobody's in a lobby. No, it was a good game. I saw it
it's
play.
couch co-op.
It sucks that you can't just
Yeah, but couch.
jump on yourself versus AIs or whatever.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can't bust an AI. So
Yeah.
even though it's couch co-op, I haven't seen. Maybe you can play. I don't think you can though. In all the descriptions I've seen, you'd have to play it right, team versus
team
a
versus
player.
A player.
So I mean, somebody's.
Oh,
gonna
not
have to
Evolve.
play
I'm talking
against the
about that
monster.
game.
Oh,
No,
okay.
well, yeah, that game. Well, it's
That's
two people.
exclusively. Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy.
And an AI would know all the answers to everything.
Oh, what a
So, you'd just be switching back and forth. Battlefront 2, got its third person back, so Mitch is
Yes.
awfully happy
Yes,
for that
ecstatic for that.
ability to look around the corner. Darth Maul's attacks are OP, apparently, but I mean, who's not going to expect a Jedi to be fucking strong?
Well,
Or
The other
Sith
ones were
Lord.
weak as fuck.
Sith
He's
Apprentice.
flying through the game like a fucking helicopter,
Mhm.
And that's awesome.
killing motherfuckers all over the place. They showed that one chick from what's that new Star Wars called?
Force
Ray?
Awakens?
Yeah, that one broad.
Ray.
I saw she got smoked in seconds the moment she appeared. Darth Maul was just fucking hacking and slashing her way
Mhm.
through.
Well,
Boba Fett was
Twirling
fucking
around.
shooting every motherfucker.
Yeah, and someone who follows those stories, yeah, it totally could happen.
Yeah, I would think
Ray
so. I
gets
mean,
her ass whooped by Darth Maul.
But here's the crazy thing about this game, because they gave us different guns, they gave us classes again, so we got a heavy class with shields. Even the robots have their own class systems too. You have fucking battle points. For whatever you're doing during that round, you're collecting points. When you die, those points collect. After that, you can you can have better guns, you can have what's it called, the heroes, you can have fucking vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
So it's they're finally doing it right.
Well, no, they had
Wow.
that in the last game.
No.
Yeah, it wasn't as fast, but in the heroes mode, yeah, you had that. You collect, and you get your stats by certain shots that you
pick
get and
up
other stuff.
a token to become a vehicle. You pick up a token to become a hero.
Oh,
and that's when you pay for it in the battle. That's all.
Oh,
That's what it's saying.
okay,
Instead of
no,
going and
that's
getting the
what I'm hearing.
collectible to
I heard
switch to
that
a
wrong.
vehicle.
Yeah.
And there's tons of vehicles.
but
There's
it's part-
fucking land vehicles and sky vehicles. So you had, what wasn't it, AT-ATs, it's the other ones? What's it called?
ATST.
And they're
Yeah.
fucking running across the screen with a fucking Gatling gun, the fucking everything, the cruisers, everything's on there. Just beating the shit out of everybody at the same fucking time.
Briskly walking across
My
the
only
screen.
hope
I
is
saw
that
Run.
they actually get the the air arenas that you're in bigger.
The areas are bigger.
Okay, because those other ones were super
Shitty
small,
as fuck.
and it didn't have like a clear wall, so you'd be running through an area. It's like, oh, hey, turn back in 5 seconds, otherwise you're.
Yeah, oh great. Thanks for
Like,
putting all that detail outside of the environment so that it looked like this environment continued a lot further.
Yeah.
The map, the first
Not that
map
I
you
mind
see
that, but
is,
shit.
the first map you see is fucking huge on the first part.
Mhm.
But once you have to go into the castle, it's just, or that building, it gets compacted. The last part of it is just one fucking room of slaughter.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds
look-
pretty sweet.
It looks amazing. Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks like a giant
Well, you say that they
clusterfuck.
finally got it right, but I mean, you're really only saying that they fucked it up once, and now they're putting out what they should have put out, and they should be
The first time.
and they should be putting it out for free to anybody who shows up with a fucking a Star Wars Battlefront copy.
One,
And
yeah.
free
turn in.
seasonal DLC.
Yeah.
So there will be paid DLC in this game. They're not saying that yet, but what they are saying is the way they phrased it was, yeah, when those season events come in, we're not excluding anyone. Everyone can play the DLC characters and these new maps.
during the events.
Yeah, during those events, but there'll probably be other maps that are not part of those events that you will have to pay for. But the characters of DLC are free.
Yeah.
So the
And-
first ones are Finn and that chick from Game of Thrones.
Ren was it? No, Kylo Ren was the guy. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
The silver fucking stormtrooper.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, the guard. in
Whatever
Game
the
of Thrones.
fuck his name was.
Her name.
Brienne of Tarth.
Ah.
Yes, it's coming back to me now.
I didn't
But,
think that they showed her face in the movie,
They
did
didn't.
they?
Not
Oh,
a
okay.
fucking second.
So I didn't
she
know that.
barely spoke 2
Oh.
lines.
Mm-hmm.
It was horse shit. Like most of the movie. But no, that one, yeah, multiplayer. Single player.
Yeah, they got a campaign now.
There's gonna be a campaign.
Mhm. And a local
You're
co-op, right?
gonna
Or no?
be, fucking, on the Empire side,
I don't know.
think.
Yeah, I know.
Well, they've shown little clips here and there.
Yeah, but
You know what
that-
there is local club because they kept talking about split screen.
They
a
better,
lot.
they better fucking have. That's the thing, because
Yeah.
the old one, the best thing about it was that you could sit with the buddy and get into the battle on against a shitload of AIs.
Yes.
And go in local co-op and go fuck some stuff up and have some fun in a Star Wars thing.
2 versus 100.
Star Wars Battlefront, for this recent one, as everyone or anybody who loved the old one knows, was not the same thing.
No,
No,
it's
it
hot
wasn't.
garbage.
So now they're finally trying to make it like the old one. I guess they thought they were selling to a new generation, so they didn't have to worry about how the old one was. But they had something
You're
good.
caught wrong, bitch.
They had something. Yeah, fuck you. in
Because
the
all the
mouth.
fans for this game were the fans from the old ones.
I mean,
and they
it's
were
not-
fucking
yeah.
emailing them left and right.
It's not like they didn't make enough money duping everybody with that previous one to create this entire game and probably a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we got to move on. We got a shitload of stuff.
Well, didn't I say something about a demo in there, or is it pre-order only?
Let's see. Split screen co-op is actually in the note. I'm an idiot. It will have free DLC, which you've mentioned. Pre-order for beta.
Oh, pre-order for beta.
Yeah. So if you pre-order, you get the beta access.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do that.
You're right. Madden. The new Madden's getting a story mode called Long Shot.
Start off from high school, this fucking thing, and then get your way to fucking the NFL.
Okay.
I can honestly
Okay.
say that
It's-
might be the only thing to get me play a fucking Madden game.
Friday Night Lights.
But like, it's your own personal version of it. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it's not. Oh, it's I'm watching Rudy again, or like.
I want
that
the
Friday Night
radio.
Lights.
Nah, that's what you
No.
think.
I want
no,
to be radio.
Radio is actually pretty awesome.
There's
And
been-
if I could be radio, I'd be stoked.
There's been career modes like in the NFL Street and things like that
yeah,
or the
but I
league.
mean, if this is gonna
I mean,
go the
Blitz.
full length of a story
Mm-hmm.
for this mode, then
Yeah.
if it's another
Seriously.
career mode kind of thing,
Yeah.
you're the all-star, that's it.
No, like literally
Eh.
where you're getting a new couch for your crib.
I want to
That's
be
how the
able
old
to,
one was. How
like,
the league was.
pull a fucking
Blitz,
hamstring and not know if I'm going to make it yet or not, and I got to roll a die to see if, that's it, no more football, I got to start over
I want to
again,
wake
or
up
go.
and there's no fucking cereal in the cupboard, so I got to make it to the store before I go to practice because we got a game next week. And then
Yeah.
I got to get in my car, which is fucked up, so I got to call Lenny because he knows how to fix the car.
Fucking Lenny.
Jesus Christ, you want to go full college days on this one, huh?
I want
But
GTA
you know what?
to have a football game.
After I said radio, now I want a story of a kid with Downs that fucking makes his way to be the best linebacker ever.
That would
the
be
new
a
LT.
That would actually be a pretty interesting, cool game.
Yeah.
I
You
think.
got double the strength. You can fucking throw the players out of
You'd
your
be
way.
crying. Like,
Yeah.
you'd be crying to watch that shit because it's like triumphant and, you know, these guys against adversity and all that.
No, I just want to see him
Yeah.
power through people.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers
Get out
are
of my
strong.
way. Yeah.
Well, sure, but I'd be more interested in the story aspect.
Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer was shown.
Woohoo.
So, I guess we just gotta wait for the D3 Expo, July 15th.
To
find
show
out
us
more.
a new world. Go fuck yourself, Kingdom Hearts. You know what? Go fuck yourself, Disney. You're the one doing this bullshit. I know
Most
you are,
of them.
you
I don't
fucking
know.
cocksucker.
Squaresoft's been messing up too, so.
But
I
Michael
mean-
Eisner, your ass is mine. Oh, is he still there or no? No.
He's
Probably
Uh,
dead. I don't know.
uh,
No, Disney people never die. Even Walt Disney's
He's
still
probably-
alive.
yeah, he's frozen too. He's a popsicle somewhere in that fucking park.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z's fighting game got a debut trailer.
Oh,
Or
no.
not debut.
Hey, fuck
not
a
debut.
trailer.
Gameplay,
Yeah,
sorry.
fuck gameplay. Dude, I mean, did you see that gameplay? Did you see
I
it?
didn't end up watching it now. After all your bragging, I'm like,
Oh,
fuck it.
so ecstatic.
I've
Mhm.
enjoyed the gameplay videos of every single Dragon Ball game.
And then never played
And
the game. Never liked the
played a
game.
goddamn one.
Have you seen
because
this
they're
one?
So fucking boring.
This one's more like
A fighting game.
yeah,
It's a fighting
real
game
fucking
instead.
fighting
Is
game.
it like that last
Like Street Fighter.
One Piece game where it's
No,
like
no.
3D kind of moving
No.
around and
No, more like Street Fighter.
It's
dude.
like Street Fighter.
But it's from the
And-
makers of Guilty Gear. So you got all these crazy ass combos going through the game. You have your power meter can
Yeah.
actually either level Goku up to like level 3 for a couple of good attacks and shit like that, or a special itself. It showed, I
You
think
know
it showed like 8
the
people
the
or
Marvel
6
versus
people.
the 3v3.
Yeah.
3v3 teams, but I don't think it's all simul. I think it's 2 1-on-1 and then they tag out, right?
They tag in, but they tag in quick.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
but
no,
but
And they have
get the-
assist.
the combo attacks.
the
and all
combo
that.
videos for Marvel vs. Capcom, you may have watched it, and David's getting down it all the time.
all the goddamn.
That's kind of what the feel.
Well,
I haven't
see,
watched the
and
video
that-
yet, but that's what I'm assuming.
I'd be okay.
Whatever.
But I
I'm-
still wouldn't
You're
buy
not gonna play it
and
much.
really.
If you get it, you're not gonna play it much. Mitch
No.
might, but I'm not gonna.
I'm gonna play the fuck
Okay.
out of that game.
'Cause
This is what I've been waiting for like 20 fucking years.
What's the difference
Yeah.
between that and MVC though? Like, I mean, essentially, say MVC meets BlazBlue kind of thing, right? That's what
Well,
that's
it's
what
they-
you're excited
the
about.
characters and the powers that make the difference. I mean,
Is that what it is for you? Because that's skins to me.
skins and different powers?
Yeah.
I mean, and
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
combos.
like the
It's
powers-
way different combos.
Yeah.
the attacks. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you can go off of.
But the thing is, like, I know they're gonna have that one button combo bullshit. It's called
I
style
certainly
mode.
hope not.
It's called style mode on fucking Guilty Gear. You don't have to use it.
Though that's how I would play, I guess. No, if I played this game, I play fighting games legit. I can play them on hard, and I can beat the fucking game.
Yeah.
But it might take me long. It might take me a little while, but so I would be able to play it and have some fun. But it doesn't have that staying power for me because I don't keep playing it to get better and better and better at it. I don't give rat's ass. I'll drop it.
Yeah.
If it's not going to be good for a competitive market, if it's just another thing to be sold, then that's all it is. It's going to sell the Dragon Ball Z fans.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's
And
fun.
like
there's
the
a
last
lot
games.
of Dragon Ball Z fans.
Destructible environments in the background because he started blocking like the shots when Frieza throws fireballs at him. The whole
Yeah.
thing blew up. When
Oh,
they did a
that's cool.
special,
Mhm.
there was nothing but like volcanic fucking shit all over the place.
Mhm.
It was done.
These
That
kinds
area
of-
was dead.
Those things should be rendered. Like in even in other games, like Street Fighter and stuff, when
Yeah.
they're throwing fucking fireballs that get dodged, they should hit a cart in the background and fuck some stuff up. Even though you can't move to that area, they should
that
have
would
that.
be nice.
Yeah, I mean, they should have.
Or like the fucking audience standing around, some asshole that's yelling at you, drinking, gets hit with a blast, and he drops his hat. Or
I
whatever
doubt
the
to
fuck.
put anyone in the audience in the background. If they do, it's gonna be hilarious because
They get killed by the explosion.
they get killed by the
Giant
explosion.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
house was gone. There was nothing.
Yeah, I bet this one Ultra will like show you a giant sphere of energy coming out of it.
Mhm.
So that is actually the end of the EA event.
Yeah.
So moving on to the Microsoft event, apparently they're putting a lot of their games on PC as well. And Mitch thought that that's not.
Well, EA, Dragon Ball's not part of
Yeah.
EA. It was just an extra thing they showed.
Oh, okay. All right then. But,
They're fronting the money, I'm
the
sure.
Microsoft, as we mentioned before, the Xbox One X is the new name of the Scorpio.
Box 1.
Yeah.
And
Box 5.
Yeah, we're gonna be
I
calling
would
it
have
Box-
enjoyed
Box One.
buying an Xbox Scorpio. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know. I am a Scorpio. So I wouldn't have wanted to buy one, but I would have been down with the name.
Yeah.
That's a way
Yeah.
better name. You're
Yeah,
not confused.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. Xbox One X. I mean, oh man, it is pretty funny how that does sound just like an SN from back in the days, man.
If they Wii U themselves, that's gonna be fucking hilarious with that. Name.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think they have. I was just gonna say when you mentioned that's just like the Wii U. You know, you're putting your old console's name on this thing, but that's the Box One. If they put Box One on the box, if they will make a logo. They'll learn from Nintendo and make a logo that shows people, because otherwise people are fucking dumb. I can't say that enough. I say it every single day.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's called the Xbox One X, and well, do you have anything to complain about? About the
One
Xbox
fucking shitty USB port in the front, 3 in the
Uh-huh.
back.
Uh-huh.
They actually did, once again, HDMI in and out. I don't know what the fuck you're thinking on that one. They could have cut down the price so much more. You know?
Yeah.
At least another $50 off that bitch with that fucking HDMI out.
I actually saw a couple of conversations just the days leading up to E3 about people arguing about what the price was going to be. Some fringe people talking about how it's good. Oh, they're gonna sell it for $350, $400.
I thought it was gonna be $600.
Yeah, and others saying it's going to be $600, and then the rational minded saying at least $500. Everybody, it's going to be at least $500, and it is. It's $500.
It's $500.
And
For what
Yeah.
was in it, John,
Not so
Rational
bad.
would have been $600.
yeah, it's a pretty strong fucking console.
I think they're more like trying to make up for the fact that the Xbone didn't sell for shit.
Mhm.
And so they're like, well, here are the same games that we're still putting out that you can play and they'll play better on this new console. Please give us another chance.
We're talking comparatively again, because it didn't sell for shit. I mean, comparatively,
Well,
the thing really
to
sold a
their
lot.
previous,
It sold, right now I think it's at 30 and PlayStation's at
No, it's
60.
selling 1 to 2.
No, well,
against
I'm
PlayStation.
comparing to its previous console, the
Yeah,
360.
yeah, which sold like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which dominated.
But here's the thing: is that the
No,
the
you're
360
wrong. See, that's where you're wrong. It's actually selling at the same rate as the 360.
Is it now?
Yes, it is.
Well, what is? I'm sorry. Say that again. The Bone is dominating the 360.
Not
Is that what
dominating.
you're
They're side by side.
Oh, okay.
Fuck you. I can't believe someone called me right now.
I can't believe you didn't turn off your
Well,
goddamn phone.
yeah, I know, right? So I can believe it. I mean, but the Xbox 360 was up against the PlayStation 3, which PlayStation 3 got a lot of, had a lot of billing because PS2 was such a great console, and the PS3 was garbage for a while. And the Xbox 360 was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It was. It just was. It had its hardware issues. They cheaped out, but it fucking was a great console.
It took Sony 8
Full
years
of
to catch
games.
up.
Full of games.
Yeah.
And then now we have a new console with great hardware, the Xbox One. I wish I would want one. I really do. But I
Yeah.
don't want one because there's nothing to fucking play on it.
No.
The shit, it's all on the PS4. So like, and the exclusive, if you look at the exclusive list, the side by
It's like
side,
5 games.
there's like
versus 20.
jack shit versus like 100.
Yeah.
And, it's just awful, dude. It's awful. So in this case, they're fighting back for that. And, they're getting a lot more, they're trying to get a lot more games on it.
Yeah.
And that's going to be good. You know, we'll see. I don't really mind that you were saying about they don't have a lot of exclusives on the Xbox One, you were saying?
The
Well,
One
the-
X.
But we had this
PC.
we had this argument.
We had this argument on the phone because
Yeah.
if you own a fucking PC and you own a PS4, there's no reason to buy this.
No.
At all.
None whatsoever.
Because there's only one exclusive that's actually on there that actually belongs to Xbox and Xbox only, and that's Cuphead.
Yeah.
Out of this whole list.
You'll be buying games. You'll be buying their games.
Yeah.
If you own an Xbox,
Mhm.
be ecstatic because you're getting games a lot fucking earlier than PlayStation is going to. And you're getting a lot of fucking PC games being ported right now. One being fucking Battlefront, which is fucking that
Yeah, it's
100
late.
to
Wrong
1
day.
shooter that's fucking amazing. And they're getting a time exclusive to that one.
Yeah, but think about it this way. Imagine all those people that pay ahead of time, the pre-orders that are paying while the game is still in development. Well, the person who owns that PC paid Microsoft $1,000 fucking dollars. $1,000 fucking dollars a while back. So Microsoft already got their goddamn money.
$1,000.
For a PC? Yeah, $600 to $1,000 for a good PC.
They bought it
If
directly from
you
Microsoft?
want a gaming
Well,
PC.
No.
Or
You're
how
right
about,
now.
They bought Windows.
how about the operating system on
Yeah,
all of the Sony
Yeah, they
computers?
bought Windows.
As well. Oh, no, but I'm just saying, Microsoft runs a lot of components, owns a lot of small companies that develop a lot of that shit. It's a huge company, and every OS on all the computers basically is Windows. So Microsoft's got that. They're okay with that. With the fact that they're putting their games into Microsoft games.
Well, that's why I wrote, look what I wrote on the top for Xbox. What's the header next to it?
That same thing that you were telling me. All the games will be on PC as well, but that was a complaint the other day.
It's
That's
not an
compliment.
Xbox conference. It's a Microsoft conference.
Yeah, it's a Microsoft conference.
Yeah.
So that makes perfect sense. You think that they should be selling more consoles, but
They should.
if you think about it that way, then you should, if we factored in the PCs, Or we factored in the Windows-based operating systems.
Windows-based does not count for their fucking consoles, John. This is what the fucking
I
investors
agree.
look at, and this is what kills the console.
Fuck investors.
And here's
No,
the
you
other
can't
thing
say
with that.
fuck investors.
I
Well,
don't
he
say that.
can say. He
You
doesn't
can
yeah,
say
work
it
for
I can
all
say
you
it all
want
I
to,
want.
but investors say fuck this console, and that's what they were saying when the Xbox One original launched. They're like, "What the fuck are you doing? We are fucking losing money. We are bleeding out.
No games.
We're gonna kill
Yeah.
this fucking system if you don't get your head out your ass." And then they threw out the S and they threw out this one.
Yeah, Microsoft's got a lot of money, and
They got a lot of money, but the
business,
investors don't
man.
have no time for bullshit.
Mhm.
When the guy that took over Microsoft, he wanted to kill the Xbox right off the bat. And they're like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Well, but if you've got a PC, you're able to play the games that are multi-platform, the games that are on PlayStation 4, Xbox, and PC. Well, instead of running out and getting a PlayStation 4, you might just play it on the PC you have at home on a Microsoft OS.
That's what the
Thanks to
head guy at
Microsoft.
Microsoft
Yeah.
said. He's like, "Why are we
Yeah.
even making consoles anymore? You can just play everything on PC."
Yeah, I agree. But you know, the problem is that a lot of people don't want to put together a competent PC. But that's changing. Overwatch is changing people. Because there are a lot of people that started playing Overwatch on the console.
You don't need a competent fucking PC to play Overwatch.
You don't. That's true.
No,
but to run it really
play
well, you do.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of people, you know, they say there's a lot of that bitching in between where they say, "Oh, but you can play so much better on a PC." Overall, for the most part, that's true broadly. But there are people that are exceptions to that fucking rule. There are people that play amazingly on the console and can translate that perfectly to PC.
Because I bought an Acer like a year ago. All I got to do is pay $250 for a fucking what's it called? A Radeon fucking 250,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm Golden Grams.
I don't know. I'd have to look at your specs.
I got 12 gigs of fucking DDR3.
Yeah, but see, run that. I mean, like, just spec it up.
IP5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's fine. It's good enough to fucking run the shit that's looked at.
Good enough.
Yeah, that's
It's good enough.
But
to-
not like
I'm not
fucking
gonna do-
awesome.
I'm not gonna
to
fuck-
run it.
I'm gonna get fucking 1080 fucking
I
120.
gotta say that's easier said than done. I don't
Yeah.
think you're gonna get 1080, 120 frames per second like you're saying you are.
I believe I will.
I disagree.
Alright.
Completely. Because the games require a shitload of rating. On Overwatch, maybe. Overwatch, you'd get really good graphics, but a lot of games, dude, take a lot of have a lot of cloud. Particularly to run shit on Ultra. I mean, yeah, you would have to knock it down to 1080. Everything.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well,
you
no one plays games on fucking 4K. You
Yeah, I
can
know. What kind of idiots play games on 4K? You want the answer? Console gamers. Because everybody wants their consoles to play their shit at 4K. That's why Xbox is trying to promise it. That's why PlayStation 4 Pro said they would as well. So, I mean, what a
Most of them don't even
bunch
play games on
goddamn
1080.
idiots. What a bunch of fucking idiots, dude.
You know that? The
Well,
PC, most
yeah,
people don't even
because
play it
they
at
don't-
1080. They play it at fucking 720.
So
at
wherever they
fucking-
want.
yeah.
They play wherever they want because
You
they
look
can
at the
set it
sp-
wherever they want.
What's it
Yeah.
called? Steam shows what they like to use.
For Steam, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
it-
because it's gonna run better. It's
Smoothly,
a fucking small
yeah.
screen they got in front of
Because
them. What the
a
fuck do
PC
they
player,
care? Yeah.
a PC player might know that the gameplay is more important than the fucking graphics.
Yeah.
well,
Than
we're on a
shimmer
fucking
and
tangent.
shine.
We got a whole list, so let's get through it.
Yeah, that's true. Let's start bopping
It's
these
gonna
out.
be a E3 length episode.
I know, right?
But he wants to go to sleep early. That's why.
Forza, yeah, well, I still gotta go to the store. Forza 7 shown for Xbone and PC, 4K 60 on the Xbox.
Yep.
Pretty
4K
cars.
60 frames a second.
That's all I got to say. Pretty
And,
close.
yeah, Forza, well, everyone knows
Thanks
what
for
that is.
showing us the Boxer 911, assholes. Like any of us can afford, they were watching that shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
They opened the
Dicks.
curtain, showed it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hey, look at this really expensive car.
That you can't afford.
Oh no, but that's the whole point of those car things. It's all a fantasy. People like to drive the cars they'll never afford.
That's dildo.
Metro Exodus, the new Metro game. The other two went on sale, by the way, on PS4 at least, today. And
Oh, did
so,
they?
yeah, the Redux for Metro Original and Metro Last Light.
Those are fucking great games, man.
They
This
are
one
the
looked
fun games.
really
They're pretty
fucking good too. I think it was all CG. It said in engine, but we know in engine
In
doesn't
engine,
mean,
it
doesn't
can
mean
be
a damn
CG.
thing.
Yeah, it's not gameplay. It's
Well, it's
just what the engine can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the engine renders. Yeah, that's
And it rendered the
totally
CG
right.
image.
Mm-hmm. But it's in full 3D. That's the thing. It's not, like Kingdom Hearts' cinematics or any old cinematics are flat, like a video. They've been rendered and then they've been turned into flat. That's not an engine at all because it's not an engine rendering it in 3D. You couldn't rotate that image at all.
Oh, you can tell because it's like a fucking
Flat. It looks like a
485 by 4
movie.
screen whenever they fucking put out a new console.
You get what I mean though.
Yeah.
Okay. So the in-engine just means it's fully rendering, the fully 3D.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Origin trailer set in Egypt, like it was shown 6 years ago.
They talked about the
Well-
Egypt thing 6 years ago.
Oh, okay.
As be like, oh hey, this would be a great thing to do.
And you were supposed to be this big old black dude, but I think he's gone.
RPG elements have been added to the game.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But apparently there's a lot of flat land or at least just hills.
There's a
fucking
lot of
Egypt.
space in between,
Mm-hmm.
but they're giving you a larger open area,
Mm-hmm.
just like they have in the previous games.
Yeah, but it's
They're
like the one you
opening it up,
hated.
Open it up.
It's like 3.
It's similar, because they're trying to do that whole thing, but they've removed everything where they're forcing you to really do. I mean, they're gonna have the we can't even say, cause there's certain ones where it was like, oh, you have to defend the tower. Fuck those towers. I got it once. I ain't getting it again.
Yeah.
In 3, it's like, oh, you gotta command these forces. What the fuck? I'm not killing anybody. Why do I want to do this?
This doesn't do anything by story. Go fuck yourself.
We'll see. Well, the stories were fucking awesome.
Yeah. That's
But the gameplay made it so worth it. Fucking sitting through.
You didn't play that last one, Fuckface. That one's actually really good.
It's one day.
It's gotten really good reviews. And it
Do you
looks
remember what it was
fun
called?
to play.
It was Assassin's Creed,
Syndicate.
Alliance.
Yeah,
Syndicate. Yeah, that's on
Syndicate.
sale. That's on sale. It came out,
Is
yeah, today.
Oh fuck! I ain't getting
Really
it
good
right
game.
I actually looked
But,
at it because it was on sale. I was like, Lou probably already played it.
Now.
it's
No,
not.
I played the one before that.
Yeah.
The fucking
Brotherhood, maybe?
No,
Or was that after that?
That was way
I don't even
But we'll get
fucking
into
know.
Ubisoft's notes
some of the
with this game.
Yeah.
They were going to show gameplay, and these assholes showed on this little tiny fucking monitor and the fucking light, so they couldn't show shit. So they're like, "Oh, we'll show it to you later." Good job, fucking Ubisoft.
That's a good tease.
Yeah, really good tease. Next note, John.
It says, "Oh shit, Battlegrounds is coming to Xbox X exclusive, launch exclusive.
Yeah, so it's
there's
timed.
hope for it to go.
It is timed. Anything that's launch exclusive is actually timed.
Battlegrounds? What's that?
Battlegrounds is that fucking 1 versus 100 fucking game where they fucking fly you in, you drop down, first one to get a weapon. Hey, lucky you.
Yeah, and you start killing motherfuckers.
Last one, it's last one standing. It's
So
fucking great.
Battle Royale.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome though.
Sounds
That
cool.
It's
great.
broken as shit,
Well,
but it's awesome.
Yeah, broken. Yeah, it happens. It happens when you got a lot of players playing.
Yeah.
State of Decay, which I'm really, really looking forward to,
Two.
is set for spring. Yeah, State of Decay 2 for Xbone and and PC, sorry.
Yes.
That one is full exclusive, if I remember correctly.
Xbox and PC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean, fully exclusive though. As far as our consoles are concerned, we will not be able to get it on our PS4. And State of Decay 1 was super fun, if anybody who's played it
Yes,
knows.
was.
And, this one, from what I've read, in the days coming up to E3, it has 4-player cooperative mode.
Ooh.
So that's fucking cool as
I
shit.
didn't write that on there?
You didn't write anything for it.
Okay.
You just wrote State of Decay is set for spring. But you didn't play it as much as we did. We played a shitload of State of Decay. It's super duper fun.
I know you guys like it. I
it's
watched
a ton
that
of fun.
trailer drag on forever.
Yeah. You said they showed the story instead of showing any of the features of the fucking game.
Yeah.
I know.
That's
And I was so jazzed to hear that it was going to be multiplayer. I was like, fuck yeah. Well, the other one was 2-player.
Yeah. They show multiplayer on it.
Yeah.
They show multiplayer. They show the 4 people.
The Darwin Project is another launch exclusive, for the Xbox One X, or Xbox One. I should just say Xbox One.
Yeah.
And it's another last man standing game,
Yes.
like Battlegrounds.
It had like this guy came up on stage on this thing just announcing everything like some crazy fucking bastard, so I'm wondering if they're actually going to put that in the game. Hopefully they do.
Also, Microsoft announced that Minecraft is going cross-platform. And coming to the Switch cross-platform as well. It's already on the Switch.
All
Shit.
platforms,
Shittily.
cross-platform, except for Sony.
Sony's not part of this.
They
I didn't see
decided-
that until just now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't find that out until like the day after. I was like, what the fuck, Sony? No wonder they didn't put a fucking console on their fucking shit.
And Minecraft's, well, it's probably a Microsoft thing. Probably Microsoft trying to dick Sony because they're really at each other's fucking throats, at least one way.
Well, Sony wanted to put it last time multi-console, and Microsoft said no. Now that Sony has a lead, they're like, no, go fuck yourself.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we get out of it, huh?
Alright. Launch exclusive for Black Desert. Also for Xbone, which that's that really beautiful looking Korean MMO that we saw fucking
Makes
years
me so
ago.
happy. So we will see that game on fucking
On PS4 because it's launch. We assume because it's a launch exclusive instead of being an exclusive.
Yeah.
Another one that apparently said launch exclusive is The Last Night. Looks kind of like an Out of This World
Yeah.
type game, and I do enjoy me some Flashback, some classic Out of This World. That's beautiful shit.
Look really cool.
Should
That's
good.
trial and error, side scroll trial and error
Very
games.
much so.
Yeah, it is. I mean, there's no other way to say it. Cuphead, fully exclusive, September 29th release date. And everyone's been fucking looking for this game. Everyone has been waiting for this goddamn game on Xbox owners. This shit was announced like the year before Xbox One came out, and still hasn't fucking come out.
You know what else hasn't either? Fucking Below, and they didn't even bother to show that in this fucking thing.
Yeah,
And
it's
they
probably
showed
not
an interview with the
gonna
guy. He
come
goes, "Yeah, we're still working on it. And it's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be great. We're actually working on 2 games now." No, bitch. You dropped the other new game you're working on, and you finished this fucking game that you've been fucking gawking and fucking jerking off about for the past fucking 4 years. Asshole.
That was like 10 F-bombs in one sentence.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Xbox and PC, Crackdown 3, baby, coming out November 7th, and I can't wait to see what it has to give. Because if that proof of concept was anything to go on, and sometimes it's not, but sometimes it is.
Yeah.
And, that destruction's badass looking, dude.
They didn't show any destruction.
that was for the multiplayer, and we'll see. We'll have to wait and see, because that was what they showed.
Well, destruction's only multiplayer
Previous.
only. What they actually
Yeah,
showed on
on
the screen
multiplayer.
was just single player, no destruction. So They showed a lot of explosions.
That's a special mode, in
Yeah.
fact, for the multiplayer. It's not even just like multiplayer. That's like a mode where all of this part of the city will break.
Oh.
Yeah, so like you can knock down buildings and they become a part of the battlefield. As opposed to like, well, I mean, the shit that we've gotten used to.
What's that fucking game that you destroy everything? We were just talking about it the other day. Earth Defense Force.
Yeah.
EDF?
So it's like, yeah.
No, not like that. Like that, you're talking about destruction like the Incredible Hulk on Xbox and shit, where stuff just destroys into a pile of rubble. And it's a pre-rendered pile of rubble.
Well, buildings fall in the new EDF.
The EDF on the PlayStation 4, 4.5, they don't.
The 5.5 EDF? Yeah.
The one that's on PlayStation?
The new one that's coming out? Yes.
Oh, that's coming out. Okay.
Yes.
Because we were just playing the other one, the 4 whatever,
Okay.
the other day, and it's the worst kind of destruction where the shit just blows up and
Oh,
falls.
no, it's not, dude,
falls through the ground.
that game's a cheap ass game. The buildings will disappear eventually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and you could walk right through them when they are on the ground. So in this case, it's like turning everything into a surface,
Yeah.
which is so fucking impressive. I can't wait to see, because the proof of concept was way above the bar, as far as that kind of shit's concerned.
Just hope they can pull it off.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it could be one of those promises they don't deliver on. The new Shadow of Mordor, if you like it, it's got the Ring of Power and stuff. Fool me.
Yeah.
I got the fool me once attitude on that one. I'm like,
What?
yeah.
I'm waiting for that fool me twice because they showed some comedy in that shit. The giant orcs, that's your buddy. He's your pal once you take him over. He's
They're
a fucking,
all-
he's a
yeah.
ravenous
You
fucking
get an-
cunt.
You get an army of dark creatures.
Yeah.
It showed by
Yeah.
the trailer. I mean,
And-
you'll
and
have
they,
anything
they
you want.
They did that in the first game at a smaller scale,
Mhm.
and all they're doing is upping it.
Yeah, to
Yeah,
army size.
Possession's
Yeah,
a lot
that's
easier in this
fucking
game than it was
awesome.
before.
Mhm.
Possession was a bitch.
Mhm.
Because they'd always try to find a way to run away.
Mhm.
This one, no, you're doing the middle of fucking combat. You're possessing that motherfucker. You are mine.
Mhm.
You have a
Yeah.
choice. You have 3 different choices of what you can do with that character.
Mhm.
So keeping him as your teammate as you take over a land, because now he controls this whole giant army, and he's with you. And he's telling you what they're saying, who kind of guy he is, and they go in there, and you don't have just one captain this time. You can actually have all your fucking captains with you and fucking go rage out in that
Mhm.
fucking
Mhm.
place.
I
It
give you a lot more control over that.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
gameplay looks smoother. Everything looked better.
It better.
Yeah.
So it's going to be General Batman of
Batman of Mordor. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. So like if they keep the battle system the same, it's going to be really nice looking and people will enjoy playing it because it makes them feel like a badass to press triangle or Y if you're on Xbox a lot.
Yeah.
Circle and square. Don't forget circle and
Oh
square.
yeah,
if
you press
you're on
you
those
do
as well.
attack as well. Yeah.
Yeah, you get your stun, your arrows, your all
Yeah,
your other
okay.
fucking shit.
All right. But anyway, yeah. So I'm not super excited. You guys are and
Yes.
whatever. I love
I have an erection right
and
now.
I mean I fucking love the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I hate that.
I am a fan of just all kinds of fantasy
yeah.
medieval storylines. Medieval fantasy, I should say.
Mhm.
But I didn't like Shadow of Mordor very much. And I mean, maybe I'll try it again, but the first 2 times that I tried to delve into it, I went like an hour or 2 in and I was like, oh fuck this shit.
So,
It's
I mean, like, to me, the only thing that came out of
slow.
Lord of the Rings was cool van truck art, just.
I'm not talking about the movies. Oh, you mean the
Well,
books?
the
Is,
books and
everything.
all that.
well, the
yeah.
books were TLDR. I'm
Yeah.
assuming for most Americans, they're TLDR.
Yeah.
Not for me, or you,
No, I struggled through.
because
but,
they're kind of weird. Yeah.
It's fucking other languages.
Oddly written. But okay, moving on.
Yes.
Xbox and PC will get Ori and the Will of the Wisps. You didn't have to put Xbox and PC, but I suppose. We'll get Ori and the Will of the Wisps, which is the sequel to the Ori exclusive Xbox. Maybe Xbox and PC.
That's right.
But as far as consoles are concerned, only Xbox. OG Xbox games come to the backwards compatible games now, so you're gonna get classic Xbox games.
So, you get your Halo 2 back, finally. Be happy.
Yeah,
Be
Halo
ecstatic.
2 and Halo 3. And, Halo 3.
Halo 3 was
was on
Xbox
360.
yeah.
But yeah, you're right.
But no, doesn't matter. The only game that's actually worth playing is that fucking Star Wars one.
Oh no, they have, well, you can't even name it, right? You
No,
still
I
can't name it?
still can't name it.
Okay, I don't even know what you're talking about.
It was it was from the people that did, Dragon Age Origins.
You know what's funny is that the Lord of the Rings games on the original Xbox,
The Old Republic.
the old Knights of the Old Republic,
Knights of-
KOTOR.
Yeah, KOTOR.
Okay, because the Old Republic is a different game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic, was a pretty cool game. It was one of those I was gonna say Jade Empire. One of those games by, not Obsidian, Black fucking something, right?
Wasn't I thought it was
No, it's
Obsidian.
EA. It's fucking EA.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I
because
don't-
they're the
I
ones that
don't
make
just give it
Dragon Age Origin. It's the same fucking people.
Yeah. Let me look for what I was. BioWare.
BioWare, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I was looking for. BioWare also created Jade Empire and did a bunch of other games like that where you freeze up and then you go into the strategy
They
gameplay.
still do make those games.
Super fucking cool. They were super fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of wore down.
That's what gave you your guys' fucking Mass Effect and fucking...
Mass Effect was cool too. Mass Effect was
well,
cool
no,
too.
that's where it started
One.
from. It started with KOTOR.
I think I enjoyed KOTOR a bit more, just because Mass Effect it started to give you that a little bit more real time feel. But still, dude, the strategy where you can stop and really think out the situation gives you more brain. Takes more brain, I should say.
Yeah.
Gives you more brain.
Gives you more brain, baby. Apparently brain's another word for blowjob.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, backwards compatible games. There are a few, but not a whole lot that I'd like to go back and play on the original Xbox.
I'd like to play that old Buffy the Vampire Slayer game.
Oh, you get right on that. Anthem is a third-person open-world game. Exosuits, fully customizable. Looks kind of like a third-person Destiny.
Yep.
You know, and
no
that
word on
one looks
exclusive.
really good. And I'm hoping it comes to the PS4. If it does. If not, I'll finally fucking put together my PC.
Apparently, they said it's not an exclusive.
Right. So, I mean, there's hope, but
Well,
who knows if they're gonna be like, well, we're gonna give it to Xbox first.
On the note, it says there's no word.
Yeah, it was on that time that I watched it.
Uh-huh.
But I've been listening to other podcasts and
Mhm.
they're saying it wasn't exclusive.
And that concludes the Microsoft sins of the end of the press conference. But
Yeah.
moving on to Bethesda, just a few things here.
Oh.
They put, Bethesda was apparently the most pathetic one.
Sad baby in a
It's
corner.
the only one I, watched fully on the fucking, YouTube.
Oh, really?
Just 'cause I was like, oh, impress me.
No, John, it's always the PC one. It's the fucking worst.
So,
carry on.
well, they don't need one. They don't need one. They've got all the games in the world.
Yeah.
Doom VFR looks too shaky, apparently, to Mitch.
Oh, it was shaky.
It was, especially, the special kill moves.
Mm-hmm.
At least, yeah, for me, I would definitely be concerned trying not to vomit.
Yeah, tape a plastic bag to your head. Just around your mouth area. You know, you'll be fine.
And you move by, hitting teleports or something, you
Yeah,
said?
you teleport
I hate
shot.
those damn games.
Yeah.
So that's lame, Doom. That's lame. And yeah, if you try to put in those pre-rendered kill things, you can't grab the back of somebody's head and move their head around. In VR, it doesn't feel very natural. You have to let them move their own goddamn head, period. Unless you're in a cutscene, then it's fine. Then you're out of the cutscene. Don't do it as a part of the gameplay where you're jumping in and out of these cut kills, whatever can kills.
Yeah.
Quake Champions on PC adds BJ from Wolfenstein, and apparently the game's looking rough.
It looks rough.
Yeah.
It looks really rough. When I saw that, I'm like, wow, this looks like ass, and I'm watching it on fucking 4K right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then they showed Lawbreakers by Cliffy B's fucking arena-based game.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fucking beautiful.
Yeah, it looks like it's smooth
it's
graphics.
So fucking, no, just the gameplay, how you're killing and everything else. Fucking smooth, badass bullshit. When you fucking, you have back attacks. Remember how they showed that before with the back shotgun?
I've heard the
chick
opposite
with the
from
lasers,
people who play it, though.
the laser team?
Uh-huh.
You shoot lasers when you fucking fly.
Uh-huh.
So when you're being attacked from behind, you actually turn around and use lasers on your feet to kill that motherfucker. That laser team are fucking solid ass killers. Killing in fucking half a second, a second, a fucking blast.
It's like somewhere between Quake Old Classic and and Overwatch.
It is it's like a better fucking Quake.
Well, let's hope so.
Yeah, I wish Quake actually did something this good, but what they showed of Quake was terrible. Yeah. And then they showed VR version of, what was it, Fallout? Not since Michael J. Fox have I seen so much shaking on a fucking gun. The world looked fine, but that gun was just like fucking Parkinson City.
Now,
and that was with the Oculus as well. Because
it was the fucking Vive.
No, was it? No, because it looked like the controller for
that's the Vive controller.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's fucking worse. Then I take back that statement I was gonna say.
Yeah, because that's a more high powered fucking headset.
I'd want to see.
Oculus.
Yeah, I can't wait to see. The Fallout 4. That would be fucking awesome. I would love to play just an hour or two.
Oh, the
I
one
would
that
fucking love it.
Got me was the Skyrim VR that's coming for PlayStation.
That's gonna be another Vomit Copter 2. I am gonna buy it. That looked fun. Yeah. But I don't know if it's the whole game. Did anyone say it was the whole game? It is the whole game.
It's the entire game. But yeah, it's just, I don't know.
That's another Michael J. Fox exclusive. I can't wait to play. You know it's gonna shake bad. It's
probably
Skyrim.
Probably not though, because of the sensors. No, I mean, with your fucking, in the Fallout, it was the shaky hands and the gun twitching, trying to follow, internal sensor.
Yeah, they didn't
you
show
have
much.
the light bulb on the PlayStation, and it's tracking that. And then it's just the button that you're pushing to do everything else. So I think it's gonna hold a lot steadier, tracking your own movement. So you'll be a lot smoother with how you, direct which way the weapon's gonna go.
Once your hand goes down away from that camera, it's gonna shake violently.
Well, yeah, but
if you fuck up your
pull
position,
them down that far, you're not attacking.
No, but like if you move your chair or you get up for water or something like that, if any sort of adjustment happens, then you could potentially fuck it all up.
You really don't want to be.
And then you'd have your arms,
that game.
your arms disappearing and flying around you and shit. Oh, you wouldn't want to be standing the whole time you play
I
Skyrim
would
for hours and hours.
I'd be something,
Just
right in
trying
the
to
middle.
work out, babe.
Standing, playing a fucking VR game.
You're gonna want to be able to get, as much of the 360 as you can, and some shit chair with the cable constantly tugging, and you swinging shit around. No, I'll fuck it. I'd stand.
Yeah, but
A couple hours.
you got all those cords though. Yes, the
that's
360
another
doesn't
reason
really.
to get that out of the way.
They only got one cord.
For the PSVR?
Yeah.
No, it's like you're connected to the goddamn Matrix and you know it.
It's 2 cords.
Yeah,
Is it 2 cords?
and
It's
3
only
if
one,
you
no, it's 1 cord like that. It's
if you
nothing.
can
It's
say
a
what about the
fucking
headphones?
system.
You don't wear the headphones. You use
No.
the TV.
Yeah.
Okay, well it's better to immersion to use your headphones.
Yeah.
Good
you
for
have
you.
to.
Shit.
You have to. Well, I mean, if you're gonna go so far as to use a fucking VR headset, don't be an asshole.
No, I'm
and not
not
use headphones.
doing anything without knowing what's in around my fucking area. Fuck that.
You can't
Don't
see
trust
what's
them
around your
fuckers.
area.
I can't. I could fucking hear it, can't I?
No, not
nobody's
necessarily.
gonna
That's why I
rape
don't use fucking headphones.
That's
I
right.
wanna
Nobody's
hear it.
gonna rape you anymore.
Yeah.
Was that it for Bethesda?
No, we also had the Evil Within 2 trailer was shown.
That looked good.
And Skyrim adding amiibo support because they're doing the
For
Skyrim
the
on Switch.
Nintendo,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
You can be Link.
And you can have the Master Sword, and you can have the blue tunic, all the stuff from Breath of the Wild. Not
I
classic
love
Link
how
shit.
when they showed Link's face on the
It's hideous.
Nintendo
the-
one, he
the
was like
character?
Asian. Yeah,
No,
tanned Asian.
that wasn't Link. That
No.
was, obviously that
Yeah.
was just like a high elf or a dark elf or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Skyrim graphics on nice, smooth Nintendo gear, Nintendo
Yeah,
shit
I
looks
know, but
clean.
he just
stands
looked like a
out.
fucking
Yeah,
cosplayer
big
out of
time.
Okinawa. I was fucking laughing.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it was-
dude, you're a little dark to be Link.
It was weird, but that's all it seems will be the difference. Oh, except for that fucking Skyrim on the Switch it rendered surprisingly smoothly. I was very surprised.
Yeah.
I know that their resolution is lower, but they're running. I don't know how the port's going to change. If it's going to change it will have to. I would think to run at that frame rate because it looked fucking smooth. I would think that it's going to have to change your view distance, or it's going to have to change. It's going to have to knock down your texture quality, or do something like that as well as lower the resolution. Maybe removing shaders or adding a different type because they had the light spheres, the God rays. They had all that shit in there, but everything might be running, just low specs because it's running smooth and
Extremely smooth.
I don't know how many times I'm going to say that that's the most important part, at least to me. You said about Quake looking like shit and Lawbreakers looking pretty. Well, Lawbreakers is rendered with all kinds of different fucking high-res textures and shit. It'll never run at 4K. I mean, like it will on PC, but it'll never run at 4K.
It ran smooth though.
Yeah, right. It looks pretty smooth. Yeah, it
And
looks
that's
pretty
what's
smooth.
important.
Just like Doom. Doom ran smooth as well, and it had all that detail. But it's, if I'm not mistaken, it wasn't running at 60 frames per second pretty much all the time. The Quake with lower polys, because I've seen the polys and I understand, that shit will be able to run flawlessly, perfectly for gameplay's sake rather than for screenshots.
We
or
played it
beauty.
on here.
Quake.
We played it on your computer.
The new Quake.
Yes.
No, I didn't.
Yes, we did 3 years ago.
No, I played the freebie demo beta or whatever, like one level, but my computer wasn't running full specs at the time, even then.
I know, but it ran smooth.
Smoothly enough. That's the point. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
It's a low spec game.
To give anybody the ability to play it nice and smooth. Isn't that the most important part? Instead of having a pretty game?
It sure should be.
It drew me off when I saw the way it looked. It looked crispy, like crunchy.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, it does look old. It looks very old. Like the body models look all fucking old, but that's part of their thing, I guess. And I think it's just a bid to get it to run smoothly, but it doesn't take a lot of effort.
you need it to run smoothly. It's fucking Quake. You want 120.
You have to have it.
You
running
want
as
120,
fast
you want
as
your
fuck.
60.
Moving on from Bethesda, Ubisoft showed the Mario Rabbids Kingdom battle, which looks dope as fuck.
Yeah.
And I cannot wait to dive right in. It's a turn-based strategy game, a la XCOM or Disgaea or any of those awesome turn-based strategy games we love.
Mm-hmm.
And, but in this one's case, because in Disgaea, they do take into consideration like surfaces and stuff like that in between.
Yeah,
you.
and you use launchers,
But
you
in
can launch your characters.
in XCOM, you're like blasting holes in walls. This one has that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, the people use different abilities together, like to launch each other up in the air and move over obstacles, move around characters. Shit looked fucking cool. I cannot wait. And
Elements,
I
you
love
had
those
fire,
kinds of games.
you had fire, you had bounce, you had freeze.
Oh, it only showed a few. Yeah, it only showed a little bit.
I'm
So
sure there's going to be more.
there's going to be a ton of more shit announced, but it looked fucking cool. So run out and watch that trailer if you get a chance. We already talked about Assassin's Creed Origins, but they showed that as well on the Ubisoft press conference. Yeah. The Crew 2. Apparently they've got cars, dirt bikes, buggies, planes, and speedboats.
So pretty much everything that the last game had with all the DLC.
No, now they added speedboats.
Well, they didn't have speedboats?
No. I didn't they have
I thought
planes in
they
that
had
too?
like a swamp some kind of swamp speedboat.
No.
Okay. So, well, the Crew 2 is coming out. I'm not too terribly excited, so if you guys want to go down on Crew, but...
Nah.
No, I downloaded the demo twice and deleted it twice.
What made me laugh was how awkward that was with Me So Horny and fucking Gimme On fucking on stage for that fucking Mario game.
Mhm.
That was terrible. They just kept looking at each other, and they both have that weird creepy smile.
Mhm.
So they smile at each other all creepy, and they look at the crowd and do the smile too, and they hold the guns together. I'm like, ugh, stop doing this. It looks like a fucking...
Just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it always looks just weird. Nintendo, their execs tend to go, feel a lot more, wacky. Like they'll come out in Mario hats and white gloves. And they'll have their like executive investors, like people that run the goddamn companies.
No, they brought out the blasters from the fucking game.
Come
They
out
handed
and-
one
yeah,
to
I
Get Me
getcha.
On,
Mhm.
but they didn't know how to talk to each other. They had no idea how to talk to each other. It was
Yeah.
uber awkward.
So they just kind of mimed everything
Yeah.
to
Way
each
to
other,
go,
try to get
Nintendo.
each other to understand. Transference is a VR game that was announced by Ubisoft. It's, the trailer's nothing but live action. So you don't
Yeah,
even know
it
what
just
the
showed,
fuck
it just
is
had
going
that fucking asshole from, Wilfred?
Wilfred?
Yeah, what's the guy's name?
Elijah? Wood?
Yeah, Elijah Wood. And they're
Mm.
talking about some fucking new system that's gonna be great for everything, and everything starts getting all staticky and weird and bah. Live
Okay.
action garbage. Let me see
Alright.
gameplay.
Yeah, it sounds like a Sega CD game.
Anytime you see those fucking things that show gameplay, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? At least show me CG or something, because this is garbage.
Indeed. Skull and Bones is a pirate game. It's another tactical action game. Multiplayer 5 versus 5 PvP, baby.
That looked badass.
Wind affecting things, multiple ships, and it's a boat battle, I presume.
Yeah, so you got
Okay.
those giant frigates.
Mm-hmm.
You got this nice one that's like a ram,
Mhm.
so you can smash into them, fuck them up hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have a sniper one.
Do
It
your
shoots from far away. It shoots like crazy ass shit.
do you start in boats or do you start on the shore? Oh, it's a bunch
you're
of
in boats.
so
You're
it's
in
a
boats the
bunch of
whole
boats.
time.
Okay, each person has a boat.
I wonder
It's
if
not
they're
like-
using the Black Flag
They are.
games. Yeah, right? So
They are. But the thing
that
was, the way they
was
showed
super fucking fun.
It was cool looking for sure.
Then
It
this-
looked nice. As
So
hell.
imagine that 5v5. After you take over people, like if you ram, they're like half their life and they're fucked up.
Yeah.
You can ram them as soon as you board, instant kill. After you kill so many of these people while they're fighting each other, the fucking the pirate hunters come out. Don't bother fighting them. They're beyond OP.
Mm-hmm.
Get whatever loot you can and get the fuck out of there. So it looked.
That's exactly like Black Flag.
Yeah.
All right, so a Black Flag game called Skull and Bones
Yeah. Just
it-
pirates.
is going to be coming out. Ubisoft is putting it out, and it doesn't say what console here. Do you know what it's coming out for?
I believe all.
Or it's just an Ubisoft game?
all but
so
Switch.
we'll see. South Park, Ubisoft's also announced a South Park mobile game.
Yep.
It was a tapper. Super tapper, huh?
Nope. It's one of those RPG ones.
Oh.
Those
Oh,
ones where
what do
you
you
just-
mean?
The ones where you just see the 4 characters there doing your fucking RPG shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Moving
Like
along.
Dragon
through
Origins and
dungeon.
shit like that. What was the name of the tab? What's the name of the game?
It doesn't have it. It just says South Park mobile game.
I'm down. It's South Park.
Phone Destroyer?
Phone Destroyer.
Is that the name of the game?
Yes.
Okay, because you
Oh.
didn't capitalize it, so I assume that was your description of it.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so Phone Destroyer, huh? That's something. Wow. I don't know what to take from the name.
Comes
but
out
anyway.
sometime this year.
Starlink. Starlink Battle for Atlas. Starlink Battle for Atlas, I think is how it's supposed to be.
Yep.
Switch game? Is that true?
Yes.
It's a Switch game that goes on your controller and you can customize your airship. Whatever you put on your ship shows up in the game?
Yep.
What
Okay,
does this mean?
Here's the controller, right? And
Yeah.
it has this little plastic deal. You put your little spaceship on there.
Uh-huh.
And let's say you want better weapons.
Mhm.
You're in an area where they have bigger shields.
Uh-huh.
So you take out those pieces and you put on the bigger cannons on your fucking spaceship and they pop out on the screen.
On the toy, in
Yeah.
real life, you put on little cannons and then it
And
pops
on-
out in the game. Okay.
Right on the screen. You see, on the fly.
Yeah.
No matter what you're doing on the fly.
That's weird.
And then the fucking spaceship is on the fucking controller the whole fucking time. All it reminded me of was, remember that fucking 80s toy? It was like Captain
Yeah,
N,
Captain, yeah, I know
and
the
you're
one.
you're shooting the fucking TV.
You're shooting the television after you put in the VHS cassette, try to shoot down the
Yeah.
aliens and
Yeah, I
shit.
remember those.
You put the little toy in the gun.
and the thing ejects when it shoots you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It didn't have the eject, which bummed me out. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, Captain something. Shit, that's so old.
It popped right in my head as soon as I saw that.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're always trying the gimmicky shit. I don't care. I'm not gonna fucking play that shit.
I put the toy on fucking Twitter.
Uh-huh.
It popped in my head. I threw it out there.
Of course.
That's the kind of thing you gotta run out and buy peripherals for to fucking set your ship up.
Yeah, get your ship stronger. I'm gonna buy bigger cannons.
Yeah, so. Far Cry 5.
Yes.
The dog gets you guns from people you kill. Is that one of the biggest features because it's the first thing you put on the list?
No, that's one of the funniest features.
What now?
Oh, okay. The
Far-
dog gets you weapons?
Far
Oh,
Cry
Captain Power.
5.
Captain Power. How could I forget that?
Oh.
Oh, I never owned it. But somebody came by my house with one of those fucking things before and I,
Well, that's fine then.
Yeah, but it was cool because it was,
It's
weird.
the first full interactive game.
Oh, we're talking about
VHS.
Far Cry right now?
We're talking about Far Cry 5, the dog going to get
Did you watch that
weapons.
trailer?
Yes.
Fucking badass, right?
It looks awesome.
You mark people like you do in the previous game we just played, Wildlands, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then your assistant, she was like a sniper you find.
Uh-huh.
She goes, where you want me to be? You point at the water tower, and she climbs up there, so she's
Mhm.
waiting for your shot.
Mm-hmm.
And you start climbing down. As soon as you take your shot, she takes her shot, because he's already marked.
Mm-hmm.
And then just fucking violence just starts going crazy. Dog comes out. If the dog will actually take the gun away from the person. It won't just take it from the dead, it'll take it actually from the person so he's defenseless and then you can kill him that way.
Nice.
You got a guy on a plane that does fucking death from above, dropping bombs down on motherfuckers.
Air support. Yeah.
You have, what was the other thing they showed?
The online, it says kill people with a wheat thresher.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, sorry. Guns for hire.
Too
You can
excited
actually
for that.
hire your friend
Uh-huh.
so you can play online together, multiplayer.
Yeah, it's exactly
During the
what they
story,
did in the last game.
no, but they didn't do it during the story mode.
No, that's true. It was exclusively.
Oh, so
story mode.
you go to a merc place
So,
and you pay.
Fucking awesome. I don't
I don't know if
pay
you have
attention
to,
that
you have to
part.
go to a place, but now you can actually, it's at friend support.
You pay money for it though.
It's
And
in
You
merc.
use, you do certain things in the game to earn coins or whatever to be able to.
I got a
hire
golden
your friends.
ticket.
But
All right.
yeah, you're just wherever you're at. Your friend happens to be online. Be like, hey, here's the last game was a Kia Karat, but it was like, here,
Mhm.
fucking join my game and you'll be able to help me take over a base or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So now you can do that shit in story mode.
Yes.
Mm.
Hey, this boss is a bitch.
And
Help me
fuck you,
out
John.
or
That weed
whatever.
thresher was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
He tried to get away. He didn't.
Mm-hmm.
He did not.
Did he
get
throw
away.
it?
Huh?
And
Weed
like
thresher.
get him in the back? Oh, like on
The
the
farm
front
equipment.
of a fucking tractor.
Yes.
It's
Okay,
taking place in America.
because the thresher's a handheld blade. That's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah.
The machine might also be referred to as one, or
It
the
is
blade on the
referred to as
front
a
of
weed
one.
thresher, yes.
But the wheat thresher's
It's,
like
it's
a,
called
like
the
a
bunny. I call it the
rake.
bunny killer.
Okay, all
That's
right.
what it does.
Mm-hmm.
The hell here in Brawley it does.
bunnies.
Kills lots of bonus.
And next to that, we got. Fuck, I've been waiting. Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Finally.
Yeah.
Fuck this game. Make a movie instead. That whole CG arc they showed would make a much better movie than a fucking game.
Well, you don't know. I
Yeah.
mean, like the first one played like a movie, which is why it was so cool. It felt like a movie. The story was so good, and it really felt like the story was cohesive and went together. There wasn't like an open dynamic world, which I'm hoping they do a little bit more of in this one.
Mhm.
Dude, it was like a damn movie. It was
no,
nice.
it's not.
The first one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
it
go
was.
meet,
Very
go meet
much so.
fucking fucking he's over there somewhere. Where? Find him.
Yeah. There wasn't
Just like a
find him.
movie.
yeah. Well, no, but all the places you go is
in
nice
the movie,
looking.
they'll tell the character, you gotta find him.
Yeah.
He just finds them faster because it's a cut.
Yeah, they cut out all that shit.
By an hour or two.
It's the same fucking story.
They cut out all that shit. Yeah, but the feel of the storyline
It's
in
way
Beyond Good and Evil 1
different,
was
yeah.
fantastic. Fantastic. They really had they were in touch with the world. So let's hope that I think that this one's got a lot of soul behind it.
And true people that were actually looking forward to today. Eat a dick. It's a prequel.
Yeah, so we don't get the answer after after the end of, you don't need an answer after the end of part 1. So Ubisoft, that was the end of Ubisoft's press conference.
They all jumped on stage and cried after the end because they know they're getting bought out by Vivendi. I would have told them, honestly, to sell that fucking booth and ruin these fucking games if Vivendi's going to take you over. Be a total dick about it.
We did miss one thing from earlier from Bethesda. I'm sorry, we didn't talk about Wolfenstein 2, which is
That's
kind of a
right.
big one. Otherwise, we wouldn't even go back.
Yeah, that is
But Wolfenstein 2 apparently looks really, really fucking nice.
it looks really good and it's just, they went full retard, which is really weird. You don't go full retard, but they did in this fucking game. So you got people taking microdosing acid. He's not playable, okay?
Oh.
But he's microdosing acid and it shows him some, pregnant woman stabbing his fucking Nazi at the end. The colors start changing in the world and this fucking cartoon lizard comes out and he fucking sees it, he picks it up and he's like, come on buddy. No, don't go that way. He fucking picks it up.
Yeah, it's magical.
Yeah, originally they weren't going to put that in there, but they decided, no, let's just show his
That
fucking,
he has a buddy next to him that goes along with him that
well, let you
takes
see his
acid.
psychedelic trips as he's fucking microdosing through the whole fucking game. You're still Billy Baskowitz, but now you got some crazy fucking armor.
Mhm.
You're all fucked up. You start off shooting in the game in a wheelchair.
Is it Billy? I think it's just Sergeant. Is it Billy? Blazkowicz?
That's BJ Blazkowicz.
Blastowitz or Blazkowicz?
Blazkowicz.
Okay. Yeah, BJ. There you go.
It's William Blazkowicz.
Oh, okay. Billy. Yeah, it is.
Little
I guess
Billy.
it is Billy then.
Yeah,
his Billy.
that sounds awesome. The last game was fucking a little over the top. 'Cause,
It's even more over the top.
but yeah, that's
Yeah, this one's
fantastic.
over
Your
the top
pregnant
story-wise.
wife is killing people.
As she should be.
Yeah.
She got to pull her weight. And
They
help raise that
showed this
child.
crazy ass Nazi old lady. She's all clapping and getting excited as this guy's
Mhm.
gonna fucking kill. Like, I don't think he kills. I think he takes the guy's arm
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
in the fucking video, and she looks all excited for it.
Mm.
And she's got this little fat little blonde lady like looking at you from the side. I guess they kick you off the wheelchair or whatever.
Mm. Yeah, well, you deserved it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally killing people in a wheelchair. You deserve to get kicked over.
But yeah, so anyway, that was back with Bethesda. Good job, Bethesda,
That's
for
the
pulling
only
out
game worth
Wolfenstein
buying
2.
on Bethesda right now.
Yeah, because apparently their presentation wasn't worth shit.
Nope.
No.
And that also ended up Ubisoft with the Beyond Good and Evil 2. So Sony announced Horizon. I'm sorry. You are the worst. You put Horizon with an E, and then you put Zero Down.
Yeah.
Horizon Zero Down.
Zero Downs.
Okay, Horizon Zero Dawn has the Frozen Wilds DLC. I'm not sure when it's
Yeah,
coming
wait
out.
they started off
Wilds.
with off with 2 DLCs in the beginning of the podcast or the fucking thing. Are you fucking kidding me? They showed off their Uncharted fucking DLC to standalone, and then they showed the fucking Zero fucking Dawn DLC standalone. What the fuck are you doing? These are your blockbuster games you want to bring out the fucking crowd?
They
They're warming
do.
the crowd up. Those are the two really
They warmed
popular
up.
games.
Did you hear that crowd?
They did spend a lot of money on
Yeah.
Horizon. They spent a lot of money putting out Horizon.
And it's
Just
a good
saying.
game.
Just saying. So I mean, yeah, and Luz enjoyed it a whole lot. So
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I
That
bet
was
there
the
are quite a
most
few.
silent crowd event ever through that whole thing. That was the most silent crowd of all
Well,
the fucking conferences.
Well, I
If
would
that's-
say they were
isn't
right.
That, isn't that
giving
flattering
hype.
though? Because I mean, then the people are actually watching.
This
I
is
would
what you
think.
heard.
Yeah, the slow clap. There's some asshole trying to start a slow clap through the entire thing.
Well, there's always one guy.
But yeah, so Horizon Zero Dawn's getting DLC, and you're saying that the standalone DLC for
Uncharted was
Drake's Fortune is what I call
well, it's
it.
the 2 chicks.
Yeah.
Uncharted though.
It's, yeah, and I'm gonna buy
It looks
the
good.
Horizon Zero Dawn one, but
Yeah, because you're into it.
They both look good. It was
Yeah.
just weird to start off with that shit. I was just like, what are you doing?
it's,
Yeah.
well, yeah, but I mean,
Why are you
what are you
doing?
gonna do with the filler? You're gonna throw it in right in the middle after everyone's riled up and bring them down a little bit?
Yeah,
And they really
hit them with the softball and then hit them with the bat afterwards.
they did not.
they put out another trailer for that game, Days Gone, the one with the ice truck killer as the main character, who's a biker now.
Oh, that's great.
Ice truck from Dexter.
Oh, okay.
The supposed ice truck killer, not the actual one.
Oh,
The guy who was saying he was, and he didn't end up being the killer after all. Oh, spoiler alert for season 1 of Dexter from years and years ago.
Dude,
Yeah,
that
so-
game actually looks really good now. They showed more
Oh,
videos.
yeah?
Get on a motorcycle, he's riding through.
Daisy, the game?
I guess the animals are infected now too, so they're like
World War Z.
almost double their size. This dire wolf's like chasing him off the road. He shoots it off. As soon as he kills that dire wolf, this rope clotheslines him, and people are trying to jack you instantly. They jump on you. One's got you held up while the other one's beating the hell out of you. Quick time event to get one guy off, and then he just starts stabbing him multiple times. And then gets the other guy, puts a rope around his neck for 3 seconds. I'm guessing the guy panics and faints because he didn't die.
Maybe just strangled him real hard.
Yeah, the hardest
Yeah.
strangle ever.
Mm-hmm.
Then
That's right.
he
I think he's dealing
Look
with
down-
regular people, right? 2 regular people.
2 regular people at the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
and then he goes into where their camp area is because he's trying to find somebody.
Mm-hmm.
He finds one of their bear traps, puts it in the grass, throws a rock, which triggers the rest of the people to go walk over there. One guy gets hit with the bear trap, brings him all the way, so he goes to another area where there's nothing but those crazy people that are infected. They're not zombies, they're just infected. They're
Mhm.
crazy.
they're just assholes.
Yeah.
They're ganados.
And
Doing the Resident Evil 4 type.
he sees those people, sneaks past them, goes to an area where these people are just fighting by themselves, having fun, I guess, getting the shit out of the air.
Mm-hmm.
While the guy he's looking for is getting beat up on the top. Sets up some C4 on the wall, breaks it. All those runners come flying out and killing all those people.
Swarm in.
Yeah, like crazy. So you climb up the ladder, you kill that guy, and then you see this.
Overall, the game looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, but that zombie bear, did you see that?
I did not see the zombie bear.
2 times its size, covered with barbed wire. It's got a plank of wood stuck in its back.
Okay, I did see the zombie bear. I didn't realize it was a fucking bear.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it looked badass.
yeah, and then it ended.
Zombie bear.
So yeah, that game.
So
actually
wait a
looks-
minute, are you trying to tell me that the bear's the only one that's a zombie?
I'm sorry, you know what I meant.
Infected or whatever.
Infected bear.
Alright, so Monster Hunter World set for early next year. 4-player co-op, drop in, drop out gameplay. Is it only online? Is there split screen?
I don't know if it's split screen. All
Probably
I know
not.
it's set for PS4, Xbox, and PC.
Okay. So Monster Hunter, for those of you, everyone knows, Jesus Christ, the game is, all the other ones are really slow, so good luck.
It looks different. It looks a lot
Yeah.
different from the other ones.
Okay.
It looked like more like the MMO one they made.
Uh-huh.
It seemed a little bit faster. You have a grappling hook, so when you get shaken off, you go right back onto that dinosaur.
Uh-huh. Well, they had grapples before. They had types of grapples on one of them.
You can destroy areas above you
Mhm.
to drop it onto said dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
So it looked awesome.
Yeah.
You really need to check out that trailer.
I
It
will.
does look slow. The thing that made me laugh through that whole trailer
Mm-hmm.
was he does a cheap shot on the dinosaur,
Mhm.
and he's wearing this fucking coat, and he
Mhm.
throws it off himself and starts walking like he's cool. And the dinosaur screams right behind him. When he hit the run button, he has this crazy panic face. So he's just being an asshole. He just walked up, take that asshole, and he walks away all proud of himself.
That's kind of how I play Monster Hunter. Yeah. Just go and smack a dinosaur with a club
But
just
when
to
he ran
see
with
what happens.
when he ran like a bitch, the
Yeah.
fear in his eyes was hilarious.
Another reboot of Shadow of the Colossus?
Another reboot.
What do you mean another? There was
it's
never a
not-
reboot of
yeah.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh, there wasn't that one that was on PS.
That wasn't a
3 or
reboot.
4. What was it?
That was a
The
remaster.
HD remaster.
Oh, that's a remaster. Not
Remastered.
reboots. You take
Yeah.
it from ground up. So are they're Are they
They're
new models?
Supposedly,
New models.
No, the
Oh,
models
yeah.
are. Well, yeah, because it's the whole
It'd
new
have to be.
engine.
It's
It'd
a whole
have
new
to be.
engine.
The
It's
new
a whole new
engine,
game
yeah.
made
engine.
by another team,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be done faster.
Yeah, but it's gonna play. It's gonna play
It's
the
gonna
same.
play the same.
Yeah, that's
it's
the
gonna
thing.
look like a better
I don't know that.
version.
Well, you don't know how much.
Well,
how many things are
it's
different.
not going to be as because there were those little control like where it's like, oh, it jumped and it like. Well, no, that was actually part
That
of
was
the,
that was most
that
of
was
Last
part of the
Guardian.
character.
To be honest, like Last Guardian had way more fucked controls than Shadow of the Colossus did.
Yeah, they probably asked, "Hey, can we make this game?" Like, go fuck yourself. We're gonna use someone competent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, you're not gonna get off your ass and fucking make the game in the correct amount of time.
Yeah.
Which it takes a lot of money. So if they put a lot of money into it, they can make it out, bring it out fast. You know.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm super stoked. I'm fine with that. Dude, Shadow of the Colossus is the one that should be focused on. Eco was not very fun, and
was the
Last
one you
Guardian
heard
was
one
hard to
clap.
play.
Well, yeah.
You literally heard one clap and they stopped quick.
Okay, because I heard the same thing for Horizon Zero Dawn and Uncharted's DLC. So that's what you just said. At
Yeah,
least.
I know.
Yeah. So,
So-
I'm guessing it was just that
I
one
was talking
guy
about the
in
whole
audience.
No, I was talking about the whole conference. It was weak.
Well, at least you got one clap from my favorite thing on the list.
Yeah.
Marvel vs. Capcom story demo is out now.
Yeah, I said that.
NBC. Oh, we talked about that.
Yep.
Call of Duty World War II.
That was just a CD trailer, whatever.
Okay, so you know what that is.
Well, which is
goddammit.
weird because you know what? They're the ones that got Activision. You think they would do it like a real presentation? No, they just flooded out games all over the place. They vomited out games. So whatever they do, they're in the regular show today, tomorrow, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Then they'll actually have them presenting and showing their shit.
Knife.
Yeah.
Skyrim VR. We already had a little talk about that bad boy.
Yeah.
Star Child side-scrolling VR game. Star Child.
Yeah, this is when they got to the VR section. It's like third person
Mm-hmm.
or not platformer in VR.
Oh, you know what? I should have taken that in just for the VR section
Yeah.
of the conference because I would like to see what they're developing in VR. 'cause
They actually talked a good deal about the VR.
Man, they pull out like
it
5
seems
games
so.
right there.
It
5 or
seems
6
so. I
games.
see. Yeah, I see tons of shit. Oh, at least 5. Yeah, 5 notes. But so anyway, Star Child.
Yeah, just a 2D platformer, just or 3D now because you're
3D,
looking from the
yeah.
sides as she's walking through. She's about to get attacked by a monster. Some giant robot hand comes down, picks her up, saves her.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, whatever you're gonna. That's weird. Why is this in VR?
You should have called it 2.5D because apparently that's what people call shit like that nowadays. Mitch and I we've had a week-long argument.
Yeah, here's.
It's not- we
am I
don't
gonna
have to
listen
get
to
into-
John or am I
Okay,
gonna
okay.
listen to the developers and
Fine.
the fucking actual people that do
Yeah,
it? I'm gonna listen to them.
Oh
not
yeah,
John.
listen to whoever you feel like
Yeah.
listening to.
And it's not gonna be you.
That's fine by me.
All the
That's
science.
fine by me.
Anyways.
Yeah, I'll listen to the science. Yeah, I'll look at the development angle and the math
Yes.
rather than what some
3D
industry
model in a 2D world.
some
2.5.
industry asshole's going to call something.
Yeah.
Carl, he calls it 2.5D as long as something is rendered in 3D, even though it's playing in 2D,
Right.
which I would call it either 3D or a 3D game with 2D gameplay.
So they cut it in half and said 2.5.
Yeah,
I
you know,
mean,
they're
it's not the
shortcutting.
first. I had that
Yeah, it's just
Batman
one of those
game
things.
that did it, and
It's just one of those
I
things.
thought we weren't gonna talk about it.
You did just now, so I get to say something too,
you're
right?
both fucking assholes.
You douchebag.
I don't have an
Douche.
opinion on this.
Yeah, well, math, science, it's real.
They're both stupid.
It's real.
Yeah,
Science.
it is.
Science
John,
is
but
real.
what you're
Mitch.
saying is just dumbass bullshit.
Science
I
is
believe
real,
in
buddy.
magic and mysticism.
I do. I
I've
love
seen
magic.
that in
The
movies
Gathering.
and all that stuff.
The Impatient Looney Bin is a VR game.
Huh.
No, that's not
I'm
the whole
sorry.
game. The Impatient.
The Inpatient.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's
makes
a
more
VR
sense.
game. It had like some 50s music playing in the beginning, so I got all ecstatic and shit. Made by the people who made what was that one where the fucking killer wasn't
LA
really
Noire?
wasn't really a fucking killer, but there's fucking like
No,
dingoes killing
Heavy Rain?
people.
No.
No, but the other
Crocodile Dundee.
fuck, I can't remember the fucking
Dingoes ate
name.
the babies.
So, well, in this one, I mean, I'd imagine you'd be strapped to a chair and to a gurney and to other things.
You're being
'cause
questioned by a doctor who's really in your fucking face, and you're exploring the fucking world of that fucking loony bin and what else happened during that day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like the other game that came out that I can't remember right now.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
So
in 3D and first person.
Well, that's something.
Well, yeah, whatever. I don't-
Until Dawn. It's from the makers of Until Dawn.
How could you not? You love that game.
It was good.
That's just like Until Dawn.
No, it's from the makers of
From
Until
the
Dawn. So
makers.
you got
Oh,
like
okay.
you are getting interviewed in Until Dawn as you're playing,
Uh-huh.
and then the story progresses. And the same thing here. You're getting interviewed by this fucking shrink, and the story progresses.
Final Fantasy 15 fishing VR game.
That was ridiculous and stupid.
Okay, we're
Fucking giant rock out music. They
Moving
got you
on.
Tiny fish and a giant fish.
moving on. Bravo Team is a VR multiplayer shooter.
Yeah, it looked good.
That one looked like it would make me throw up.
Looked like SOCOM with fucking first person.
I can't wait. Yeah,
Ducking behind cover.
I'd love to try that out. Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
love to try that shit out because that's the kind of thing I'm looking forward to.
And that thing uses that new gun too.
VRs,
so-
the VRs need to, or at least this one needs to stretch its wings. It doesn't have as much power
Well, no
behind
one's-
it, but
See, that's the thing. All these games are fucking, I think, are all Sony games because VR's been nothing but tech
Yeah.
demos left and
they
right.
got to put their,
Yeah.
their
Even
money
once
into it.
Cliff Bleszinski said he wanted to make a VR game, he goes, "But it's going to cost me $35 million." And the developers want to do it. It's like, no, that's too much money. He goes, "Hey, that's why we have nothing but tech demos." So maybe he might go to Sony if he wants to make a game,
Look
but he
at all
doesn't. But he doesn't want to do that. He wants to make PC games.
Like all the games that came out with the VR. There was like a shitload of games that felt like not games.
Yeah.
And they were being sold for $50, which
Check
is why
demo.
they really got to pull that back a bit. Moss is a VR game where you help a mouse with a sword and shield.
No, I was wrong on the shield. It was a bracer made out of leaves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it looks fucking like it's got a really good story. It looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks
really
like you're pushing
entertaining
him
and
around.
Super crisp on the visuals.
You're not controlling him, I don't think.
You assist him.
Yeah, so he moves around and you move shit out of his way and stuff like
Kinda,
that. Flip
yeah.
switches and raise platforms, whatever.
Going back to that, fucking the Rabbids Mario.
Yeah.
You're being controlled by a fucking Roomba. What is that about? Did you see that? It was a fucking Roomba leading the way. When it wasn't in action mode, it was wandering mode, and it was this fucking linear fucking track and a fucking Roomba is fucking pushing them forward.
Yeah, no,
It's leading the pack.
Who else would you
That's the
trust?
cursor.
Yeah, and it looked like a fucking Roomba.
It's a little circle. It's a disc. It could also look like a white fucking frisbee.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so
You just wanted to be a
It's a
It looks like
cursor.
a fucking Roomba. It's a fucking little chunky thing with a
No,
line through it on
yeah,
the side.
I saw
It looks
that.
exactly like a fucking
But
Roomba.
it's a cursor. Anything disc shaped. It looks like a.
Are you actually defending this or something or what?
It looks like a fucking. It could be a pill.
I'm
I saw
trying
what
to
you're
defend
talking
the
about.
Roomba.
It's a circle. I'm defending the Roomba too.
He's defending the fucking. Okay. Go.
Wait,
Next note.
what's there to defend?
No, it was just weird. When I saw it, I'm like, what is this? Is that a fucking Roomba?
It's a
It's
cursor.
a fucking Roomba.
Yeah, it's a cursor. That's all I saw. I didn't really think to make a note out of that. That's why I would say something against it, I guess, because you apparently had a problem with a
It was
Roomba being in the
weird.
game.
He really
it
doesn't
made me
like the
weird
Roomba.
because
Nintendo
the
shouldn't
world
be
was so
endorsing
linear.
Roomba. The Roombas are made by little children in slave colonies. God of War has you killing with your son.
Yeah. Family that slays together stays together.
You know, and that looked pretty good too.
Well, it will look pretty good because they have a lot of people designing the look of
Yeah.
that game. So
Story looked good as well. I mean, just story.
Yeah, I betcha. Story. I mean, look at Drake's Fortune. Drake's Fortune had
mythology.
beautiful Drake's Fortune. Shit, I keep saying that. Uncharted. Beautiful graphics, right? And pretty good storyline too.
Just till the ending of that last game. Go
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, well, so, I mean, I'm just saying, it's a pretty game. And it's gonna sell because it's pretty. And people want pretty. People want the 4K.
Well, the action looked good.
Fuck them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
back to
assist,
the-
your assist character, little buddy with you, that's
Look,
not going to
They,
die.
they pulled back from the arcade style of the God of War, the way it used to be really fast, because it was really fucking fast before.
Yeah, they put it almost behind his shoulder in action. It's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
And so now the action feels a little bit more real.
Yeah.
Like real, I don't know, grew a lot more grounded. Detroit, that
Rock
one
City.
that one that we saw with the androids in it,
Yes.
or the cyborgs in it, which looks so cool by the creators of Heavy Rain, I believe.
Yeah, it looks more Heavy Rain than anything else because the last one they did
Yeah.
with that fucking chick was just her story. This one actually looks like multiple stories. So you got the cop story, you got
Well,
this.
we don't know that. I mean, Heavy Rain lets you play for four different characters, right?
Yeah,
Throughout
and
the
that,
story. So, I
and
mean,
that fucking one with that chick
yeah.
only lets you play as her. And
Uh-huh.
this one you're playing with the cop. You're playing as this guy right now who's a revolutionist who actually got activated, or
Uh-huh.
what's it called when you're
Oh yeah, like
sentient,
Yeah, when-
becomes sentient.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
And so he can actually turn other androids sentient as this thing goes forward.
Mm-hmm.
Your choices are either let's do it the right way or let's be a dick. And the way he did it was being a dick.
Real quickly, sum up Dynasty 2.
Destiny 2.
Okay, did you just put Dynasty to be funny?
Yeah.
Okay, Destiny 2, going to PS4, announced there if you want to check out the trailer. Spider-Man showed some gameplay,
And
which
that looked fun.
people were kind of looking forward to seeing.
Looks good.
Yeah, I hope so, man.
Fucking Batman.
It seemed pretty seamless from the animated cutscene to the QuickTime event scenes to where you're actually controlling.
So many quick time events. That kills
Well,
it.
No, they only showed one.
They showed 50.
Instant that it was no.
There was 50 quick time events through that whole video.
There's mad QTEs.
Yes.
Well, you'd expect it, yeah, because if you want to make Spider-Man look good, you're not going to have somebody just randomly smashing through shit.
10-minute clip. 50 QTEs.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
That's bad math.
That's good stuff.
That's bad math and science.
That sounds like God of War to me. But I mean, I don't know. Not the new God of War. I mean, I'm
the old.
old shit. Knack 2 or 32?
2.
Because it says 32 here, and I didn't think there was
Finger
Knack
slip.
31
You know,
Knack
when
2.
you're drinking, you don't know what you're doing.
Knack 2 set September 5th?
See, you writing notes.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't see you writing notes either. But yeah. So
That's a lot. That's a big old pile of chicken scratch you can go through.
Knack 2 September 5th. So whoever's waiting for Knack 2, go fuck
Yeah,
yourself.
get your dick ready.
The Dot Hack remaster for Hack GU.
I just heard Mitch's dick get hard.
And
No,
no,
that's soft because it's GU, not dot hack.
Yeah. Apparently Dot Hack GU is a different one, but no, it still looks like a lot of fun. It still looks like a lot of fun.
You can say that, but no, it's not. It's not the same game at all.
Yeah.
It's not the same game
Oh,
at all.
I didn't
which
say
bums
that.
me out. But Yoshida, if I buy this game, can I get the original hack? A lot of you cocksuckers are listening because I've seen a lot of shit that I've mentioned. It's been in these fucking games and fucking changes. One of you assholes talk to Yoshida and ask him if I have to fucking tickle his feet, blow him, fucking, just have John work the shaft. Fucking Luke collects the gravy and I got the balls. Give us.
Why do you gotta collect the gravy?
Yeah, I don't want the game. You collect the gravy.
No, that's cool.
I want my dot hack.
I'll stay back with one of those can grabbers working the shaft.
There you go.
Yeah. So, I mean, Dot Hack, yeah, we wish that we could have the original trilogy or quadrilogy in remaster, but it's not popular enough.
Geo
But yeah,
was less popular.
At least you're getting one, man. At least you're getting one. And maybe it stands alone better than the other ones without having their sequels.
Fucking, I want a whole new remaster of that fucking game.
And, sorry, go ahead.
I just want a whole new remaster of that game. Remaster that fucking game.
Last but not least for Sony, Undertale is finally coming to fucking console.
Look
for the
shit.
PS4 and Vita.
Good luck playing that on fucking console.
Oh, I'll own it on Vita. What do you mean good luck playing it on console? Oh, you mean the dodging and everything instead of
Yeah.
using
With fucking mouse?
Yeah.
Dude, cause there's a
Oh yeah, I know I've seen some of those dodging shit.
insane dodging.
Man, why do you watch all that shit and not play the goddamn game?
Cause
You
it's
could-
on a fucking PC and
You
I
have
don't
a
feel like
computer at
downloading
home.
it. I don't
Every
feel like
time.
downloading it.
Okay. Because it's on a PC. Oh wait, addendum. I don't feel like downloading a good ass game.
Hey, my PC is only for fucking game news and jerking off. What do you do with it?
With your
With
computer,
your computer.
game
computer.
news and jerk off.
Yeah.
Neither of those things. I play games actually pretty much all the time on my computer.
What a jerk off loser.
Yeah, I know, right? That's like all I do with my computer is download games. Serious Sam. Oh, I'm sorry, for the Devolver Digital, who had this amazing little press conference that was just off the hook and
Yeah.
crazy, violent, and gory and nuts.
Games are shit. Conference was amazing.
Yeah, that's right. They only showed a couple of games. One
They
called
just shit 2 games.
Yeah, that's a couple. Ruiner is a twin stick shooter top down. It showed just what they had shown before about Ruiner, which was the guns. They focused on the guns and just a bunch of different.
I
guns.
like the ramming.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
dashing around is pretty quick and stuff. So if the game has any feel, it'll be fun to play. But if it's just some fast-paced bullshit, then
Shoot
whatever.
/ ram.
And so also they showed a Serious Sam top down as well.
Multiplayer.
Yeah, with multiplayer. So that looks okay.
It did not look okay.
it
That
was
shit
real
looked like Smash TV.
real pixelated.
Very pixelated.
Yeah, well, I like pixel graphics.
Yeah.
I'm down with it because I'm looking for gameplay, and it looked okay. It was just full of enemies. I mean, Serious Sam was full of enemies, so I guess it stays true to its name that way. But that was all Devolver Digital showed, except for a bunch of crazy ass gore and like telling people that all that the execs are up there for is to steal your money, which is what E3 is all about. And that was awesome. That was amazing. That was, like you said, Mitch told me this morning that it was Adult Swim style. And like, it really was. It was like crazy, off the hook.
Infomercials they used to do?
Yeah, just like those crazy infomercials. Neither one of us can fucking say it.
Infomercial.
Moving on, last but not least, to Nintendo's 10-game set. Nintendo announced today that they're putting Rocket League on the Switch, which I think is fucking cool as hell. And it's going to be fully cross-platform. 100% online, fully cross-platform.
Sweet.
And with exclusive cars to the Nintendo and exclusive the toppers from what I heard was just from what they announced was just to hats. They said there's more stuff to be announced later.
Well, they said vehicle. So don't worry about the fucking toppers. Worry about the vehicles actually.
Yeah, I don't care. No, don't even worry about any of that shit. Just I mean cuz they all those exclusive dress
I mean, what's the point of buying it again?
exclusive dress up. Oh, I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy it for sure cuz that's on the Switch. It's not like you have to sit down in front of your console and play it. I can take Rocket League anywhere I want.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking amazing. That is awesome as fuck. That. And a lot of people are going to like that because I don't think there is a full-fledged version of Rocket League that also plays, and this is cross-platform online, and plays anywhere you want to go with your Rocket League. It's fucking awesome, dude. That is fucking awesome as fuck. Moving on though, they're getting Pokken for they already announced that
Pokken
this
DX.
week, of course, but it's DX. It has a
Deluxe.
couple new characters or something or other.
Yep.
I might think about buying it.
Why did it look worse than
I never
a
bought it on
fucking
the Wii.
Wii U game?
It was a Wii U game. That's why. Because
But it looked worse than the Wii U game.
into it. They're not going to put any more money into it. That's just Nintendo. That's how they do it.
That was weird.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that's not right. That's
No,
the
but
Wii U version, right?
Nothing ever looks like it should look. Nothing ever does.
It looked grimy.
Yeah. Nothing ever looks like it should look on those fucking videos.
Yeah.
Not to me, at least. Like, every time I watch a trailer when I'm gonna buy a game on PlayStation Store, whenever I watch their video, it looks like shit, because it renders it like a low resolution, but it's trying to render as best it could. So Pokken DX, I might pick it up, but whatever. FIFA for the Nintendo Switch. Again, who gives a rat's ass?
FIFA 18, people like their sports,
People
man.
like FIFA. People like soccer. A shitload.
You
Madden's
said
pretty
something about
popular,
fucking
too.
Rocket League. Fuck that. FIFA's the fucking...
FIFA's a real sport, and there are people who are fans of real sports, and that's a different thing.
That thing's a fucking god.
Yeah,
of
but
fucking video games.
As far as gameplay is concerned, no, Rocket League takes it by far. Just like Madden. Madden's super popular, right? But as far as gameplay concerned, Rocket League destroys it. As far as prowess, sitting in front of a controller and having something to master that you'd be able to compete with, it's great. FIFA, none of that. FIFA and Madden, fuck them. You know, it's for people. I like FIFA. I enjoy it a shitload, but that's because I love soccer. And that's why most people like it, is because they like soccer.
Fonso is throwing up blood right now in rage.
He loves
Hearing you
soccer.
say that, yeah.
He loves soccer, right? Okay, so it's different because there's no flying rocket-powered battle cars in real life. Moving on.
And there should be.
Xenoblade 2, set for this holiday. Xenoblade 2 looks good as shit. I mean, Xenoblade Chronicles was fucking awesome. Xenoblade X for Wii U
Why does this look
was
different?
fucking awesome.
Did they make them
It is.
chibi?
It's a different story. I don't know. I think the body models are different as
Yeah,
well.
they look squished with giant tits.
I don't know.
That was weird.
I don't know. I hope it's not going to be...
Because I remember them being like normal-sized characters. They were normal-sized characters in the last one, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they made this chibi.
No, normalish, yeah.
Weird.
So, yeah, well, I mean, I can expect it if they want to knock down their graphic end. They want to provide you with the big world and be able to balance gameplay.
I didn't
with
see
the
any
chipset.
mechs, did you?
No,
I saw
they didn't show
spaceships,
that.
I didn't see any mechs.
They didn't show that. Yeah.
Weird.
They didn't show almost anything. They just showed the people fighting.
So like, that guy and that girl
bunch
and them
of
playing
story.
with the fucking sword and shit.
Yeah. And it looked grimy.
I swear he killed that girl when he started spinning around like an idiot. She was
Mm-hmm.
in view of that fucking swinging.
Yeah, which is amazing because Xenoblade Chronicles X looked like crazy good in the trailer.
And this looks like a
And
fucking
this
anime.
looked grimy as shit. And then they focused on the anime. I mean, on the cinematics. And the love between the guy and the girl or whatever the fuck. I really liked Chronicles X. I don't know if Xenoblade 2 is it is Xenoblade Chronicles, so it's gonna be I don't know about a direct sequel, but it's gonna be in that same vein, so it'll be cool. It'll have a big ass world, explorable and all that shit.
Maybe it'll pan out and they're actually playing a video game. I don't know.
They're putting out a new Kirby game. It's set for next year.
Just called Kirby.
Yeah, so far they just put Kirby on it.
Was that possible
They'll name it.
multiplayer or is it
They'll
actually
name it
multiplayer?
I didn't see any multiplayer, but I mean, yeah, it'll probably be multiplayer.
Because you're throwing these stupid hearts at the bad guys, right? And they join your
to
team.
collect them, yeah.
And then you can you don't inhale them.
Mhm.
You inhale their fucking essence of whatever they have on them.
You'll be inhaling guys too. You'll be inhaling guys too.
You'll be inhaling bad guys just to kill, but when they're in your buddy system, you're just taking the flames to make the sword fire.
Yeah, he did that in the video.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that they're not going to have the classic Kirby format of sucking a dude in, pressing down. And
I know,
taking
that's
their
what I'm
power.
saying.
It'll probably
But
still
I'm saying
be there.
when you have a permanent fire in your side.
This was
because you
modifying
have-
Kirby's sword form to Kirby Fire Sword. He stood in front of a fire guy and sucked the fire off his blade or did some
off
shit.
his head.
Yeah. So but that could have been an NPC too instead of an enemy.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Does once you give them the candy, do they actually turn into a player that someone else can use?
I don't know. I mean, they didn't say anything today, and it'll probably be multiplayer. I would think, because if they're going to be putting it out for the Switch, they want everything to be multiplayer.
Yeah.
They want a lot of shit to be multiplayer, and that one looks like something that could easily be rendering multiplayer. Moving on, Pokemon. This is real quick. Pokemon also announced that they're having an RPG come out,
Yep, they're actually making a game for the Switch.
so they're not just pissing in Pokemon fans' mouth by putting out Pokken.
I mean, they've been doing it for years on the fucking other one.
Yeah, but a full-fledged Pokemon RPG is an exciting thing for Pokemon fans.
I know, but people got mad. They're just like, what are you getting mad for? Just because this new one's portable? Yeah,
What
but
do you
everyone
mean?
was hoping that they would actually
Pokken?
Pokemon.
Oh.
Yeah, people were hoping there would be a Pokemon game on this fucking Switch, but they've never done it.
Mm-hmm. Not on a full console?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, then that's another thing to be really excited about. Metroid Prime 4 was announced, but it was just a teaser.
Yeah, just a picture.
And it was fucking exciting. Even if it was just 2 seconds that said Metroid Prime and let you hear a Metroid in the background. It was fucking exciting to me. So that's in the works. That'll be out 2050. And,
That's right, they didn't show the
for
team
the
who's
Switch.
making it, huh?
No, they didn't
said
say
it's a brand
shit.
new
They just said
team.
it's a new team. They just said it's a new exciting team or some shit. Some fucking adjective. Also they announced a new Yoshi platformer that's like fucking paper whatever world. So yeah, that's there. And you go like in and out of stuff. It looked a lot like a Paper Mario game. You said it looked like one of the PlayStation IPs that copied Paper Mario, but
See the scumbag?
I'd
Little
say
Big
beforehand.
Planet. It looked like Little Big Planet because there's a whole bunch. It was. You can say paper all you want to. I know cardboard, same thing as paper, but it's just cardboard. It was fucking all the things they showed mostly was fucking cardboard.
Was Little Big Planet just all cardboard?
Yeah, it was cardboard, foam, and everything else. but I'm
Wood
just
and
saying,
glass
yeah.
and water and all kinds of shit.
That's not what I'm
Yeah.
comparing it to. I'm just saying your Paper Mario would fucking thing. No, it's fucking cardboard.
Paper Mario was better. You can go
Good-
two
good
and
distinction.
You got sheets of fucking thin paper and you got big old fucking cardboard fucking cutouts.
Uh-huh.
You actually see the cardboard fucking like the triple layer lines on the top.
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm saying. It was
Meh.
more, I hate that fucking noise.
Meh.
Saying like,
So there's a style.
of a true cocksucker.
There's a style where you have somebody build a world that's built of, okay, let's say cardboard. Built, it doesn't matter what material really, but if
Say
that's what you want to
foam.
focus on. But it's a world that's built like a diorama.
Yeah.
And Yoshi moves in and out of it. And,
which was surprising. It was Yarn Yoshi.
and like shit, it wasn't Yarn Yoshi.
It wasn't. It looked like Yarn
No,
Yoshi.
it was Yoshi. No, it wasn't Yarn Yoshi. I'm pretty positive it was not Yarn Yoshi. That's what I was excited about. It's not another fucking Yarn game.
Well, it's not a Yarn game, but it looked like
Um,
they used the Yarn Yoshi.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Maybe they did.
And they didn't even give it a. They're like, "What's this fucking reboot bullshit?"
Yeah, and it's just
So
called-
it's just called Yoshi.
no, but that's the thing. These aren't called Kirby and Yoshi. They're going to be called like Kirby, the balls of fire, and Yoshi, the nuts of my mouth. But not yet. Not until they're about to like next year or something.
When
Halfway
they're
through this year.
half-
They're not even going to
close
come out. Yeah,
getting out.
the only things that are coming out have been announced in they've let us know what's coming out this year. Everything else is going to be pushed to next year, and probably fucking late next year.
Yeah.
So the
Nintendo
first
has that
4
habit.
games that they showed were out for this year, and the rest was for next
I
year.
don't know. No, because they showed Rocket League right away, right? And they showed Skyrim. Are those coming out this year as well? Oh,
Yeah.
that's fucking fantastic news then. Anyway, moving on. Fire Emblem Warriors. And it's apparently combining characters from across Fire Emblem games to come in and help 2 brand new characters defeat
Some other
yeah,
character
Wah,
from
wah, wah,
other-
wah, X, the new dark character.
Yeah.
Come on, sister, we gotta save mother.
Yeah. And then they showed that some old friends are coming back to help. I'm Marth. How old is that shit?
Jerk off, we know who you are.
And then Mario Odyssey fucking looked rad as hell.
Someone
Which-
did acid while making this game.
Oh my
And
god.
thank God.
The
'cause that
levels,
shit
the
was
levels
beautiful.
look fucking dope.
Possessing everything but buildings.
Mario takes his cap and he could throw it onto basically any character, NPCs and enemies, and turn into that NPC or enemy and control them. That includes bullet bills, fucking Koopas. They show all
Fireballs.
kinds of shit. It might be specific fireballs because Mario games have a fireball that has eyes.
That's the one.
Okay, and then they have regular ass fireballs. So
Which you can't.
yeah,
'Cause
but
it's a bullet, essentially.
but
when
they-
he's electric, he actually has a face.
Mhm.
Everything has a mustache.
each different hat provides Mario with different things. So
Well,
it looks pretty interesting.
No, it's just accessories. You can go to different places and get those. Like in Mexico, they showed that he had to buy it just to get that stupid fucking moon.
It showed that
piece.
there's a house. Yeah, there's a store. There's
Yeah.
a store where you can get these accessories and change them out.
You change out the
But
hat.
each hat gives you the power that you're wearing. Like the ghost-looking hat, the white hat, made him invisible and gave him I don't know about that. He jumped up and possessed the frog in the video. You didn't see that part when he jumped into the air and then he slid into the frog and the frog.
well,
became
no, you
Mario.
possess every animal. You possess
Yeah,
everyone.
but
the white hat
Uh-huh.
is the red hat. That's the
Mhm.
main. That's what he looks like without anything on him.
hmm
It's a ghost hat.
Oh, that's the blank hat.
Yeah, and
Okay.
it takes over Mario's hat when it's all fucked up and beat up.
Okay. Yeah, because I saw him wearing the fucking sombrero.
But he buys
And
that
wearing
one.
the other ones.
Yeah, you buy the sombrero. It doesn't do anything special. It's just sombrero. You need the sombrero and the fucking what's it called, the poncho, to get into that room so you can play guitar and get your moon piece.
Now, are you sure?
Yes, they actually showed that in the gameplay.
And the gameplay of the trailer that you watched, right? The trailer that I watched.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why you
It's
need those
aesthetic,
things.
you need it. Yeah, it was just like cultural appropriation Mario.
What about the spinning and all that shit and up in midair that he was doing when he was wearing the sombrero that I didn't
Just
see?
do it with the other character too. Yes, you can.
Okay.
It just
All
looks smaller when you do it. The hat's
Mhm.
smaller. It's just, it looks better when you have the fucking sombrero because it feels
I'm
like a
amazed
bigger
that you
thing.
gleaned that from that short
Dude,
video.
I watched that video.
That's crazy.
A lot, I'm
Jesus
sure.
Christ.
I was there doing like fucking looking up
trying
other
to find
shit.
out,
Yeah.
trying to get as much as you can, elude as much as you can.
Yeah.
But that is all of our E3 show, and we finished up goddamn late. Well, we
My
did it pretty
ass
quickly.
is asleep.
To be honest with you, we're
An hour
about
and
an hour,
30
right?
minutes.
Hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's faster than E3.
Yeah, my wife just texted me. She's like, I'm already at the store. What the fuck do you want? No. You know she's not that
You
way.
know what I want.
I was
Get
gonna
it.
say, if
Well,
she did that,
she's
it'd be
not.
the best joke
She's
ever.
awesome. Yeah.
'Cause,
She'd
yeah.
be fucking around if she talked like that.
And
That's
with
right.
that, please go to battleclubgaming.com. Click the links, download the podcast like the one you're listening to right now. We are back on there, so you would have to find us in the podcast section on the top right, I believe. You
Or,
can also,
figure out how internet sites work.
well, no, because the site's up, but it's still kind of
Fucked up.
broken. Yeah, but you can find the podcast where they're at.
There you go.
You can also go to Battle Club Gaming. No, sorry, wrong again.
Wow, you
Find
still
a game.
go there.
FindAGame.com, where you can listen to Gives and F podcast, and they have also a YouTube site where they do videos. And last we have, Shots Fired podcast.
Oh, okay.
They have a new podcast out.
What's that one about?
I guess it's fucking video games with Shots Fired. They're gonna be glory
shit.
holding Battlefield like you wouldn't believe in God of War. They're the action kind of gamers.
No, I'm down.
Action and violence. That's their game style. And look forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
Look for that podcast. And that's all we got, people.
Oh, E3's finally over.
Oh, fuck yourself, E3.
Eat that dick.
Eat it.